Ono Ankasa would love to do that. But they be another quantity, and that is where John Mahama's 24-hour economy comes in as a deliberate government intervention to encourage that person and make it easy for him. Okay. Yet it was no. You think Kenya boso. Yeah, the idea be by friend of time of use tariff. And mra will be use Kenya and a better boa will be tria. It will use soon Kenya no. And mra ni pado will use soon Kenya and your friend peak hours are. Maybe no crown be me okay. Now we use Kenya no off peak hours. Emra nipa da nipa kakra bi use Kenya na ni atebo no so ama. You know the night there be because the meter na ebe use for time of use no calibrated to run 24 hours. Lawyer. It say enye juma anopa na anadwo nko na use it will cut you out. You won't benefit from that. It will be calibrated say for peak hours 6 a.m. to say 9 p.m. Charge obi use Kenya 1 kilowatt hour of power charging 1 cedi. But if it's 10 p.m. you go see how much 5 charging 50 pesos. But if you are not used, no, but if it is not running 24 hours, now the policy unipa but try to take advantage of it. And that is why you need to put in place the checks and balances to make sure say NC. And if there is no consumption during the day, but the consumption is always in the night, the system will catch it off. Ono Ankasa would love to do that. But they be another.
Take for example, if you are saying that the last registration that was done, that's the argument of the ministry, that some people use fraudulent national ID cards to register their SIM cards. That should not mean that all 32 million active SIM card holders in Ghana today, or all 32 million active SIM card, the holders must go through a re-registration. Identify those whose cards are fraudulent, because you can do that using the Ghana card registration database, the NIA database. You can do that using the EC voter database. Do that using the SNITS database, and do that using the DVLA database. These are, and even the National Health Insurance, these are all biometric databases that we are synchronizing in the country. So you can do a cleanup of that data. Take for example, if you are saying that the last registration that was done, that's the argument of the ministry, that some people use fraudulent national ID cards to register their SIM cards. That should not mean that all 32 million active SIM card holders in Ghana today, or all 32 million active SIM cards, the holders must go through a re-registration. Identify those whose cards are fraudulent, because you can do that using the Ghana card registration database, the NIA database. You can do that using the EC voter database. Do that using the SNITS database, and do that using the DVLA database. These are, and even the National Health Insurance, these are all biometric databases that we are synchronizing in the country. So you can do a cleanup of that data. Take for example, if you are saying that the last registration that was done,
All right, Charlie. May same way in neighbor. Take for my mommy. You can say we be able to there. Be you okay? Mama, I don't know neighbor. Me lighting no mommy problem. But your mama one just a few seconds. What about what type of so mommy? Can it be that no? Index because I seen the best. Neighbor. Back up. Just a second. Should help me. All right. Ha. About I did very better this way. Okay. All right. I think for again, Madam Nina Sisama joining. Mon fan me say me sorry koye 1 or 2 be kakra. And then the 10th of December 2025 said the Adame Kano. Say nyame adom na otim kwamu na nyame na aye. Anti when na de nyame ase for a bi odi we bi do. Me wie ni saa na meda mo am support me eba me page so na me bedi dwumani na meda mo ni na ase wo odosro nko a moda na di de kire me de bia de ameka ne se mani so mani so pa se me frame se momra na momebo me bia moba na mobebo me on all my platforms so nyame nsura mo na mom mesrel se ne wa join ya and then nyame ya adomo a ye Ashanti Regional Communications Director, Mr.Paul, Yandoh, Yetia, Obetumi Aba joining, Ama Yeneno African Como. Say last week, no, me can be say, moving forward, we shall be bringing a lot of these regional communications away officers, so that we can actually see their course or year 2024 in terms of your communication grounds. I mean, like you did lose here, so hopefully, I'll be joining in soon. Now, yet to me, didn't come up. Say, oh, share me our TikTok. Say, the other, make a try on TikTok. You can repost for me. You can share. You can tap on it. You can do just make it active. You better comment near there so that the people who are watching can actually alert other people to also join. Share me YouTube so Mr. The only way I mean who say share me and then they say ubeja me message and ubeja comment. Mr. Share me YouTube jam message. In your message they didn't be a hello bright saying hello, hi Felix, how are you? Sala, you can surely help me with those to help boost the page and also keep the page active the way it's supposed to be. And you jam a comment, Mr. Nami who Nami to me read Nami to me move in my shout out Mr. Mupi Facebook so Sam also not sure me what, but I think you are the only one watching on Facebook right now. Hopefully the rest of them can join. But watch them with Facebook, leave a comment and let me know. All right, Kwesi Apiake, I say watching you from London. Yo, bro, me that say for watching me from London. God bless you. Jennifer Josephine, share me on YouTube, and also say God protect you and your family. Yo, me that say. And maybe I remember out. So also me that was say wait to me. I join me patcho. What join your tap so share mommy. Why? Now hopefully and be your guest be joining. So joining I'll bring him on direct now here to me in common. Now, any maybe because of kakra. Me kwesi apia. In fact, Samekasa meninje ya nameboa. And for the first time in a long time, I am super proud to be Osunuku Kruku member, and I said to be an MPP member. Our mighty minority in parliament did something. Many ajia mami hudi American chromo. As a then someone dry kakra mesremo. Mama nku kakra fa menkuto asa. They say Vaseline na me desra. Mama mo Ghana na mesremo mumde menkuto kakra na say na honam na dwan dodo. Sra could nip and wire hosako, I know who was as I did go to any pema for Casa de be a big catching idiot. I know I come a caca. Say, my sacco. As when you must shrink caca. Because guess nature, near the day. By my dear, where do honey? I'm here who second to says a medium phenomenon man who didn't even. Show any Ukraine shit. I know way. Oh yeah, my bammy. Yeah, now I'm confident. Okay, into Yanko. ADBS Parliament said the American many papa because in a long time no. Now I was expecting say BBC Ebekoso. Now Endra the see what Parliament and you know very wonderful. You ever baho na ye be din komo. Now so ADB hame. Me kwesi apia semanka enye me de. And the same. And then they say MPP food be we may fan kwechiri mo Abyssinia for no woman say nya de a wo mo be cocaine into one person kwan a ye de be cocaine ni na wo mututu so maye no wo mo ahweda yo ho say wo mo etu wo mo ho Sebio edi egu obia omo hwe so ye strong na ni eden ewo ba umia camp bia no they want to find something to tame that person ye ni na ye wa ha sebe me enye ye papa Kennedy Japan ti na me bae tabi nanso ye te ne nsam na ne niama oyeye ene nsam a wakeka ama na ekuduru sei ene ye election osuro ne me dance ni say papa we de bia onu nko ade obi epra no obi atino obi asisi no obi aye ne sei na oye bia na ahwe ne ho taa enu nti abe empower na chitafo ni bi emenne ye maame na atoshi ohwe nsem a ohwe kokoa mu ne nsem a wo ka in fact onim nokura no na nso so mfa nokura ni nya adwuma na saade we say your political party MPP etie for there ya wo mu ne say ono ne nkrofo betumi akade ye pese ye ka bia tie ni pa ne nkrofo betumi akade bia fo bia ho it doesn't matter who the person is in the party it should be allowed it should be allowed but say obi correspond pepepe and so omo ye victim na omo find ways omo the best saying crofo and someone the campaign and crofo kan ye ni na MPP ni kamafo na MPP eni anoyefo e na chairman abronye mi nim nyame ko a ekose ni mu etintim abronye se baby edu no too much. Somebody has to get up and speak. And abronye started say oh speak. Yet it had na grossa and abronye show ano ya na ye kama. And no ba ochina omba and ne oba ochina omba. Nini na say ye di break anything that is stronger for His Excellency Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Na ye twi wuntuni abo so. Just say obia ye suspect say oye Bawumia nipa no say ye pe kwan bi na ye de woto problem na ye gu ho fi na ye sell na me na me dwene say ade de wo ye na anya adwuma nka next time no sisa. Unfortunately, they are not selling any message. Afen wo monam na wo mu kurakura toa utie Dr. Bawumia enam a all chene ideas how aniema beko said ye be ya grassroots fo akoma beto ye mu no yenam ene ye kura toa ene ye insira na ye mebru so adom na ye mebru so orechiche adwungu no nam no de adwungu chiche adan ya campaign for fresh asem no ana campaign ye ne based on message nti based on message no he Friday Ghana here na ye no the kakra taste ke me ba Friday no uhwie ba ko a obetumi de achenam 10 years and say that orechiche adwungu no namu utie ene wonenam a okurokura toa se koleba utie okurokura koleba fo toa en wo chiche ngo Dr. Bawumia ato ne bo ase prosecute issues find solutions bit by bit community based I mean like I'm kind of saying budget adentia aden ye kosi community center ewo abura asebu kwa mankese na atese contract anything crime eba there be yankasa so ye ya so ye contractor obetumi aye kromo for na area of onya adwumanye sa ne amai na Bawumia eche amanfo ne nam ho ena se di obehu bia odebeye bibi na me ya mo wan pa se no mesramo ema na mo wo nufu akese we MPP mesramo oba amamu nkobi because se wu kobi nu ohun se wu nufu so pe obeka se we ni na yetumi de yemeriki ye be chiche ma we ni na na edi omo agina ho we no me friend baby fresh milk nti no we ni no mutumi ye na ha because they say the message na fono yen nti bibia beto etrim bia na yakokeka Ellen Amade kuti ne baby nani na eden wo boda adwuma won koka obi interview okoye ye ni na ya ni tua bi metro yi mi wo video yi wa asem a your sister yi kan ye had nothing to do with any disrespect. Now so we are for Ken Army, we are for Ken USA. One more platform. Now you need my papa be a the platform need the intino. Yes, sorry, I yes week we ever win kotum. Now this time no nyankopon ma wo mutu ye. And now me no ka say. And the date. The 10th of December. And we are no more had you. Yes, any pakeke. Give the dog a bad name and hang it. Ellen Amade Kweni a ding. Oh, mom, crime woman same hunin kosunti. Sageno, ye best silence in the pa. Papa Kufo de Obia Penasem, and this Yakas Obia Cassette Kufua, yet in neighbor be tuyano, near the Guelen so, Nanke Buelen a bem, Nanke Ellen I have Peggy, Nanke Ellen to Miama. Now, Moankasana Yanamicase, Sa Ken Tim Nankasan won, Nyansa for womuno, Kakrebi, and the Nyansa for so the Oma Genebai and fat. Because so many say, Yadiana say, Yen to me, we need to know, Yen ko same you to me, same, and Unquanu Jumo Moody. When Yankupon won yana de echo. Mrs. Loss here by ye, Dr. Bawumia forget. Because if you had won 2024, by now I will say Guti. Why should somebody go and lie on Ellen say, Ellen could be President Kufuatem Ewabra Nenio? Kadia. When Yankupon, oh yes, my guest is here. As I'm a guest naba. And Onyankopon me dance ni enie ene date eye 10th nanso yakofa ayifo GH1 for niama ene ye de beda dan crofo se Ellen Ekodi di President Kufuatem nanso mo beka sa abro nya akọ challenge se be President Kufuo ankoba ne sa nti se so obi aye be hu se wo Dr. Bawumia side ana wo chema wuntumi side bia no e se e pekwan bia omode be break you down omode be se be nya adwuma ene date ye 10th. We are for Ken USA. Honor day we start free. I mean, I may say your baby amrame challenge me. And almost say 12 December 2025. Intina Kenya free no more deba. Nke ye train na on the 12th no ma be gum. And na omo ho a ekọ pre wo no. Ekọ pre wo. And e ma sa day we ebe leak ye. The person catch reckon for ne say a message. Yes, Romo. Omonfa omo message mbra. Na omunjai sa ayam piana. Power bia MPP benya.
How to you?
Any this. Medibesia na mama I am a guest. Akwaba. Mr. Paul. Mr. Paul, why ready? Hello, Mr. Paul. Hello. 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 All right. Say, yeah, brother, Mr. Paul, or get it ready. Now, what Bentino say, Obabaka, we will get him in charge. Until the anime can say, yeah, you want about me aside there. Yeah, you focus. And we are not going to allow anybody to use any means to be asset or the bedange. Minimum after who send me a copy what I want to make case anymore. And Yama baby, I want more car say, and yet I want to meet the and the one can say, but you know, so many evidence. And Yama noon to young church, I want to me about so hanging and there were more about so many evidence. Then I mean, they say, Mr. Paul, and a guest. A idea maybe say Bisano, sans maybe. But Mr. Paul, we're ready, Anna. I'm so when you two home. What's the main producers and patron money who say we're muting who are intino or muting or Hesa or Casayente, Mr. Mupi. Producers more alert, Mr. Paul, Mammy say, okay. Paul.
Hello.
Patron, say we ultimate guardian.
Hello.
Hello. What's the yanka?
I work from there, but I think it's
okay. Oh. Sir. Still out
but I'm connected to when I'm sure there.
The patron.
Yeah,
okay. It's here for now more share page, you know, and telling Makwaba. And then chairman Nankazemua, communications director ASHANTI region. Paul Yandoh on an any bidding come up you are SSCAD said the American, we are trying our best to say you're doing enough of the communicators in the beba now etumiabua will be said and let him join you on TikTok. Oh Debbie, let him be where he is. Want to join you on TikTok because I need a much better for everybody to see except the TikTok people. Yeah. The battle are you kakra?
Okay. I think it's okay.
All right. And my fire and comedy in way. And now you rather prefer say Obeko. I think so we now more here. We need better.
Hello.
Yes, Mr. Paul.
Naka me pe Mike Biama, but it's
so the voice will lose still ana.
Yeah, make me a check when
the voice no low. Still our voice no low.
Voice no from cry.
Okay, and Mr. Paul maybe do something for me, one. Sign free, Muna sign join the bill now. Me pacho. Sense for now can sign join the bill. Say no and yeah, then we will try and see the sober joining with TikToker. All right, 34. We are still trying to fix one or two technical things to be a year have. I will say, Mr. Osawaba will be repost to what share at the Amame or TikTok on Quadia. Yane Mr. Paul KWABENA Yandoh ebedin komo. May try say obeba because in komo be brew or ɛsɛ sɛ yɛdie nkɔmmɔ bebree wɔ hɔ a ɛsɛ sɛ ɔbɛkyerɛkyerɛ yɛn mu ɔde ano yie brɛ yɛn na ɔno so deɛ menim sɛ ɔbɛyɛ justice to the issues nti no how do you call it mama let's pray say ɔbɛbɛ inside but answer na I will say anything no Sister Helen bacho yo bacho say bibi aboko there yo uncrow for there omunye serious so serious but the warning has been served. This time around it's not going to work. This time around no enye dwuma to say first no bacho Mr. Paul abent my sign try be why. Hello sir. Aha, ede nyame ase pa. E ba to say bibi aboko dem Mr. Paul. Yo me pa twanka utumi the phone to ye kakra na nka ebebo apa na nka voice na tumi abaye. Yeto nka ba se ewo ekomu kakra. Tanka etumi ben wo de a senya de a etumi ben wo kakra nka ebebo na voice na tumi abaye. Cause okay, Pacho, oh dear, yeah. I mean, like, let's go. ABI it would improve as we go along. TikTok for no more thing. This is Pacho Mote. Okay, Pacho, I almost say why. Hey, the Pacho so be at Facebook and YouTube for Mote. All right, Mr. Paul Pacho, who best me out to answer? Yete yabe fan sa emu ya bit eyi there but yabe fan sa you know eba na pomuden dia eye na eba no abrabo mu koden na dia emunye sana woka yo me da say still a line mu ye yi kakra de na so I'm praying say enkoso anu emu be clear ama obi ati de ayeka Mr. Paul me pa cho we there a high political zone me am wa he your friend Felix Apia Kwesi Apia me so no me a big time NPP supporter in terms of their ideologies and eduma omaye and I have always admired you from afar because with style of communication and way of getting the message across, something that I think most communicators should learn. So no matter how the case is, Paul will find a way to make you love the presentation that he's doing, and I commend you for that. Now, me bon pa yese nyankopon so ebeton supergu waduma waye dia mosunuko kuku amanuku so na to me ede ensusu so papa ba Mr. Paul Pacho, first things first. Media minimum na ebia na obi nhyɛ da nimu nti sɛ wo man na nka abɛka bibi kakra bi de afa ho amayan na nka yɛtiefo atumi asua bibi kakra fa ho na afei yɛ de political and common ahyehyɛ so me da ase
me da masipa na edumre die etia mama hwɛ yɛn na ɔmo eti nyina ɔmo masipa na madam papa afanya kesia dia mame bitini bia ebitiko ache abia yewo itu efa awa mafuta bia ne tumetia oji to bitukwa kama ba dia nyama itiko eso efaya epatwa yeye nyama ho miti ni mo ya ashanti betane ti ya everybody said, politics good here. I hear police station chairman for 12 years. I thought that never constituency financial secretary or Atupa for 4 years. I thought that Yamia Madum, Emma Witty, to Ashanti regime. About the day as the nuclear communication director, 2.5 years. The Becca is there. But you know, yes, so yeah, you have to put it here. Now, yes, you have process. If you are not when you hear communication here, position or about what kata opposition about kata. It is how much that they are them that all kata. And me too. The premier of the Amamino, and this is the opposition kata is totally different from Abamu kata. That is when the government, the communication is people opposition. The proposal to they got a style. He wanted to silence all MPP sympathizers and even party people. Parliament is proud. I think according to because of their numbers, NDC for they got a proposal that said, if FPP need which is a way of suppression anymore. But I think that the minority do that. And then you also saw that the other on TikTok, the other on Facebook, most of your communicated to about probably SOP ready to I also realize I cannot go just like that and leave my body here, take off for Kata and just even when I pick a different strategy. After the Kata, but the more for Kata, I found my baba better. So that is my style.
Mr. Paul.
Hello.
The Pacho Utamenka. Voice no meaning say network no say position of the phone, but as a voice no way trip and to what TikTok and take. And I yes why we yet one so and yet clear my cry and tennis like Pacho say. Okay, yeah, meaning say okay, try something but like the phone should be a bit closer to you because they say I say phone no there now, we are not here.
It is much closer.
Okay, yeah, at least baby a day I can hear you a bit. Yeah, it's much clearer now than before. Okay, yeah, but just over back, yeah, for phone bell, kakra, Mr. Wa.
Okay, let me do it.
Thank you. I think for technical difficulties, we want to have a good show. We want to hear Bibia, yeah, Bra Paul Eka. I'm saying we didn't kind of introduce no Akeka the Intia or joining a year. The communications and I say your communications Juma and then the need there says your communications Juma say ubusu ana all can they are abiding with so a year John Mahama buying almost here to suppress media freedom people almost sympathizers of MPP say no home common and no the said on the line in clear but basically no sympathizers are almost per MPP ni nano one more per kwan be at their silence in terms of no drew na the line it's a call unity. Try and say Bibi Abetu Tom now Abaswa. We will see how it is. And I say maybe so the back audio so can also be boa. The network and also can. Yeah, Mr. Paul network in the can. Hello, sir. You say okay, Papa.
I just say I okay.
Say you're fine, Papa. We are clear, Papa.
Okay, and my man shall say be mine.
The patron shall say my heart say ya pa medase pa and medase Israel.
Yes. Entino the na make nyina ne say your friend me Yandoh. Na politics mu no my year chairman for 12 years ewo Asikwa constituency. And me be here constituency constituency financial secretary for 4 years. And region so CCR no be regional communication director. And also my no for 2.5 years now.
Okay.
When it say with communication there, say who abemu a obekasa. Sa so na who opposite wa obekasa. Enti na da bia mo hu ne say da bia no manoda nsemu America. Enye say me hu na teme. Nemom dwuma so a yede aso ame no ana yede aso ma me no. Me ntimi mama no nda. Bia no agi say me de mano tum na me boa e wo sa kwan no so. Na the American say mo hwe MPP NDC for a ye they had a strategy say they wanted to silence all MPP members in They started our parliament kra. Eti minority no ma yet as say one majority no e ka kire one say because of their numbers our parliament kra antino. Omo pe say parliamentarians NDC for me and kasa na MPP ni baako akasa. Let's just say that is it. As I think say yeah minority for no timi gina omo na so pa ma sa de no ambem. Ena omo ye say ene omo kasa o TikTok ne ade nyina no o kasa 1 2 no omo no onya adwen a omo be ba chew. Nti ma communicators no kra no bebre no atidai. Omo na omo ye aban adwuma especially no omo tete dai a no omo ntimi nko. But me de senior na omo de ye say masoma me no me ti dai enye because you say audition anko akwa udwane me so me ye ma de say nye I will pick a strategy me de be kasa asem no meka pa ba me de be go akofa baabi ansa no mababa be ka what you say that brought about all these strategies. I say opposition kasa ni different from say who abamu there you need a lot to explain what you say but opposition there kasa no enye din sa eno ani say ufa bibia na dia to enye nti enye dia na je say niam enye nyina aka ni nyina abu na dia kogu aban no so that is it. Enti media me bom abaso the first place is say mo hu here say mo beti sa platform eti say na ya che adwen especially because most of the people work Ghana no mo nyina atida ehu any suru a beto omo so nti no ba mo de mo diaspora ide mo aboa e papa nti ma me bom abaso see also the new form of communication across social media any the traditional media again nti dia mu ye dia I mean onhira mo pa enim say ebre ne bre ekoso no ekoso na enye ni say na emfa a lot of people embra on board na enya a lot of information na yentimi mfa anya adwumaden emwa ye party no nti America say ani say ye call round so amanfo no dodo no ansem mo kan say rapport ye te wo nipa na mse mo te wo see ye te wo TikTok media no so ye adwuma which means most of our people no they are on the media so we have to also be more there to feed them the information omo ehianti medamase any dwuma dia mafato mo so say mo de bebo ma communication no aye kama ma ye nyina medamase pa.
All right. Mr. Paul, medase biopa na Onyankopon enhyira se yeto nsa frɛ wo so when the ehwambo na waba. Ene nkomo no edoso. At the same time, yeah, so your platform is so na say yenya guest sa to say more magnitude na. We try to do what we call bullet questions. Until no say ba opa answer, opa answer. Until those ones will come to the start time no so we would let you come in on that. Now, me pacho Ashanti region. Ehonom na semitia waye edwuma pa. Mr. Paul, one thing enkrofo bebre entiase ne say eba na Asante memu a ase anka ye de ke say MPP anka MPP like it is something anka ye say ye ba eba ne say na de ye ba etumi edene komo obi sana for the first time, or if I'm not mistaken, NDC to me appreciate here in terms of votes Ashanti region, including even seats. What really went wrong? Was it a case of communication? Was it a case of lack of project? Was it a case of a dear pan a course intia Ashanti region and in himself or the Ankafala no Ankon Sam Farmer a year 2024? Pacho bit mama away
yo minya madam asipa biem na the American say over Ashanti region there were 40 constituencies 47 ni nyina no ye yire ye ho apart from Aswanse Mutaka onu nenim de odi akohwe ho de aka bia no ye betimi awene ye yire ye ho betimi awene and Ashanti regions also politics no not only say amount for the omadwin air politics almost had the omakuma san di akire ya san ye kotoko any MPP ade aye mfa ni agro kotoko kra de se kotoko kobobo no oluso a fufuo nyina asai obi anu ho didie saa ne MPP etie se MPP lusu say ya bibia ba from anigye bia ni region. It tells you how much importance amount for attach to politics, especially MPP. Ewo Asante Mantem ha. Na meme die meka se Ashanti region ye afamu die pa o. Bernard Ntwibo a grassroots person. Oye adwuma pa. Ma mema on fatu ho. Greater Accra ye were 34 seats. And e wo Greater Accra. Enne ye I'm a quacker 4 to MPP. What I say? For Central region, there were 22 seats, and I was Central region. MPP will move 2 pe. What I say? The I think it's a Bruno. 11 knows a thing. You will move back pe. What I say? And then Ashanti region 47. You will move 39. It's immediate. Yes. It's Ashanti region. The boy home papa. Untumi onya nipa ketwa. Ena okọ form to ye adwuma ye politics a. Chema untumi oye politics papa onima adwuma ne ye odru ba bia nipa ebehia no. Se needed ma ye hia ye de papa dia menua untumi eye number 1. Na ade ba ko a affect your election 2024 Ashanti region eka ho bi no ene say neglect Ashanti region major development ye nyina ye hwem kwan ebeba ha no ntimi amba medu na ma menka we so entwam ansa na mato aso NDC fo enye say wo ma increase wo Ashanti region. Yes, 2024 elections, no. MPP for Yankoto aba. Etinye one are winning no money at no more you. Na Yankoto aba. Enunti ena amana kwako wiesa. Senka enye aba Yankoto a. And can tell you say sa election way NDC4 cannot win the election. Let us state that now once. Aside that, it's a major development. Yeah, penu yensa kano. Dia ye susu bebre. Men kase nanado odi MPP for ehwamboda. Ashanti ready ehwamboda because major appointees yeah big ministries, you know. Dodo no akesi ewo mu no. Or the Ashanti region. What you say? In CEOs, I can list a number of CEOs who are bebrebe our the bar Ashanti region. Aye nyina no ye di hu adanse say ade a ekọ so enie. Emo mu no dia na e wo say ye e na ye ntimi anye, especially say agenda 111 ye wo baku 3 e na ba region mu. Enso so emu meka se mienu ene yetimi ewieye. The others ni nyina at the various stages of completion. What you say?
Yes, sir.
Aha. Na environment project is there. Hospitals 5. Ye baako Sabronu mu, ye baako Swame, ye baako ewo Drobonso na Hwede. Ye na yetimi ye ni nyina ema yetimi ewie ni nyina kama. Na ukọ Akomadan so a yetimi brand new university ewo ho eye kama pa chese state of the art, but yentimi anwie ohwe Bwanka port project kakraka so yentimi anwie oba Konfanoche na edan bi wo ho maternity block bi wo ho edi 43 years na do hu say structural integrity achidan no enti yedwiri guye na ye start 800 bed yentimi anwie oba KNUST President Kofo start 800 bed hospital capacity for medical school e wo KNUST eno susu ye ba ye yentimi anwie Afari military hospital ye bibia about 99%. Ye the ECG transformer one substation. Ye the sa yentime wie oba Sewia friend is saying regional hospital. Eno so ye the transformer sa eno so yentime wie e wo ho. Oti ase dabra airport wi ene ye ya ene yetimi wie Kumasi International Airport ya yetimi commission ye. Oba KJTR phase 2, Mahamasi phase 1, and phase 2, and also yayo, but yentime nwie an commission. Eti ade ni nyina ne say ansa na interchanges e ka say de beba, e say 4. So ba ko pe ye sha ase, and also yentime nwie. And so the issues were say ukotina so instead of saying ka ubetime nya bi abobo obosu say no akeka e ka no. Ni nyina no completed. And so wuntimi pinpoint it is a ohwe ya baba no ye ministers no who bisa wo omo a na omo fambo because it is not completed. But projects are there was a barrage mu dia aba akwan dia amenu amamembo asenso boache 6 months na obedi wo road ministry ni there. To be frank with you, say ye nhia no a enkeyewu obeye major roads in Ashanti intervention is soon. As town roads, so town roads, Ishaiso town roads, Bantima town roads. What I say? Jumping. Town roads were ho. You call a friend or boss for your town roads. In a hini, you call for ye. We did several. What I say? Road network. And sana Kumasi Accra roads. Ye intervention. Ye bypass. Will see no. Ye be wo English. And ye be ye started see ye be Konongo. Ni nyina ye nwie what I say, but that initiative no ewo ho. Enti no this are things ye ntime nwie a na people no felt to say ntime anye match ama yen. Na when it so say President Kofo about about 3 days ago. Delay in the year interview. Unsa no work catch us say some of the projects ni go cry yeah I'm gonna man here. What you say? So President Kufu ampo yeah dear young country no. How much more yeah war from e dey na obeka obi betie. Say project free and cry airback contracted the three near basi this no cry do sometimes cry onim we be hu anesi aye and so who information no you hardly get it but say in na aye dia wo kura hu documents ni bibia any be we obetima brief through bibia but because a free cry na contracted the three onim say interest bia ni ho no masa onko follow and na wo so ye mesi wo so ni akwa akoka akire. So it made things very, very, very difficult. Obi posting police ni bi or MPP ni pa bi anayire ananeba ye de ne pa koto Savolugu ye fa ne mra Ashanti region o koya den obi school placement uyonko MPP ni ye de na kosha won wo di uska den o ti ase eyi eduma aba amanfo tonton left right center a je se utibia wafu. What you say? But the people know you were paying, but pay no. Now they are also preparing to punish you on that. So media in general, no, make us say, yeah, my buying who ye din dodo essay party, no, which I'm buying. So we share NDC 40 yeah. I say Sami Jemfi a national communication officer, but he's a good CEO. On reason free party move. The people no just say the party for no and the communicators no they can easily link up with him. Yeah there na the Okabe gold board no obi animu no na bia watina ana say oye asunamba the power for say ana say apia minka e na nanua ba no ntino ne yakofa no e de na ba party no onka achoboi onka akukurudu da ne aye what you say Upa Ashanti region CCA your regional minister or no your regional secretary of NDC. Still that's your regional secretary. What I say. So still the party connection is there. NDC for as far friend is organizers nyina ayomu presidential staffers. They are stationed at the various regions. They take party information, no more the abandon. Nom they are buying so they no party nim. This are thing, but na ye no entisa. Eti e ma buying na ebu no e ko soro ni hu ye dancing party no. The party na hu odin e ko from. Meanwhile no constituency executives na they are mining the various constituency for us no. Or the slot to bar and I say man for the akonya kwesini so a omukwa no makopim. That is why always on the neck of Dan Parise Uyinipabonini. None of constituency executive and Otiminya slot for police. Meanwhile, no son was standing in our Commander Mahama. What I say, we saw now the Commander Mahama. So my brothers and sisters, these are many more a course so our region many tribia uni party for Edin Koma. These are things that they are saying now. I'm Wama make us say boy homebody compared to other regions now. Out of 30, no many 4. Out of 22, many 2. Yeah, there 47. You 39. It's make us say yeah.
Yo, me pacho o kasano. What make certain points be? I think say very resounding because so many people so sad almost almost. However, me so I'm of the view say. Mr. Paul, the way I will see can say, yeah, near my pa, I will be soon near the end. I believe, say, be I twice, so I can carry no move to me. You can you penny as our confidence now because he say, yeah, by young fan say, Yakofa NDC abo. Now, so Mr. Paul, I can guarantee you, Senka MPP in our and yes, Krano, and some of these projects like the Agenda 111 and the Seua and the others, and Okanye would have seen maybe some improvement or completion. Now you dear comma opposition. No, are we sure say Ashanti region will get the best of its share this 4 years?
Asemuna na wo waka no. Me no mienu de answer no enie because we believe they said the longer we stayed in power no any betimi Isaac sa na me wenya. Me no mienu de yet ase. But ordinary person no de ne ba placement on fa woni kwan a waye o. Ne ba placement na okon na apemo no. Ono e ho no wo taking.
Okay.
MP na wamba na yie no ana woto ne bedi na wamba no. Eno no no di taking the decision. Ope adwuma ama ne ba a ye nya bie no. Eno no do taking the decision. Hwe ene ye ka se NDC for a subsidize dollar abafo. The same IMF for na ne wo mu ani edi hunhun aye no. Ene IMF for no da so na ha o. Enso ye disika enye ene IMF for eda so wo ha. Enso ye disika top part. O ti ase. Hwe sika ye de koto plane ni ade. Enso IMF wo ha. But ye time on de ne use IMF no ti say aboa bi o gina ye so a ye didi club boy ni so. So it made us deprived us. Me kaipa say 2024. Ye be kan ye budget ama ye friend communication directors nyina call Ministry of Finance say ye ko brief ye. Etu omu brief ye na omu budget no. Me hu say ya call requesting for additional funds ya. Na ye ni agye say ya requesting for additional funds. And I'm say hey na mo election year. People are of the notion say MPP mutirimu odinasika no chise mo ho na mo nyimpie mu nyina ye nya bindie yasa akoye budget frinchi mu a baabie ne ho achese ebe paya ma obi ye release sika ye ngi sika fufuro bi afuro obi a ho na chese na me say eti mo ye sure bi so mo you can ask my colleague regional directors they will tell you I got up and told them Mumu amote mu befre. Munim said this year ye to aba de. Are you aware say ye to aba? And amode sa budget way. Oh Paul, you find a way. Then I'm say madam for. Master, I'm coming from a region. A man phone him say election year the days kagum. Obi anya bidi. Eso hwe. French man dia ye kokoye ye. NDC for my regional communication director speakers. And the speakers speaker no ye biemu aminua wo ha ne asuoja wo bete yen yetima anya ba ku sei yen yetima anya wo hwe na MPB wakoto speakers ni bi a eba no wo ne dem no de asiso no oto wo ye campaign minia we went through a lot etimi no mienu de se nka ye to aso de a nka most of the projects na ye ni nyina no nke ye beto aso but this is not where our people took their decision from. They took it from petty, and near mana. They felt to say they didn't get it. That's neglect, you know. Obi free or more monfa. Oh, you hear penny, all of a sudden, penny for na ya den here will be a meeting. Meanwhile, no, you have to listen to your people. So I know that the speech said took their from Oma projects near the other.
You international summit was say na opa kire say anka election year there ensan ko mutumi hwie kakra gum na mo koye ne frenchim
Masa me catch us say 2024 yen 7 nyina na metimaka Ashanti region communicating budget amba and most of the regions you know there was nothing like communication budget there who say ye nyina ye individuals say wa mia because I mean penum guasie nti and I me ye bibi be ya enum guasie entwe yes 7 nyina na betimi aka what you say
koso
ahun de ne ma ne call from and ye ma aban no ye kakraka you can't get anybody to talk to what you say me then omunim say e be lusu so they didn't want to release money and omo ekodi omo no also so they felt to say it is their pay time to so where go TV sika ni nyina wo call answer anko D-Day sika na efe no go TV na ye be chairman kofo no they didn't share it they kept it because they felt to say omaboka and so payback time no more so ajiegu so that's it
na unim sasama okay me anka sana na mo Ghana for campaign on Timena. I was there from March Now I'm back to Canada for just I think 2 months, and I'm signed back to a Ghana from November to February this year. I'm signed back to Canada. Now, one thing I be clear, me and Kasa, as I'm okay, Mr. Paul, me call appointee be a officer compare MWA. Or sure, many no catch Mr. Felix. Oh, you a good guy. Oh, yeah, Juma. But me no me catch you playing say about 2 we no. Or no, yeah, appointee no. Or say only ni say you be winning. Nti ono de kakra wanya no so tumi bon ban because or try say obe tumi de aye bibi eno ye one me call another person ono kra de waste me time me call tenet na wa eno so bibi abe fine me call ya na 8,000 Ghana e de ashemensa and we is the financial support na ni ona me the biggest problem I had with the appointees was information. Now and then what can be do hama afi Matia say the entire koba because most of the projects were uncompleted. And so they couldn't own up to it and they couldn't give you the accurate information on them. Until I believe that was why that case came. Afi Mr. Paul, your party
Yes, sir.
young can strength kakra in Ashanti region moving forward. Candidates na young person to almost aberdeen no be a can they are obey ama party no so ba. Me no I'm pro Baumia and I'm looking at in someone while listening hey and I'm seeing say most of the solutions no lies in what Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Baumia is proposing. Ebinene say sabe communication tika kra no amba ebinene say sika na ss constituencies a amode be ye adwuma ne ade appointees a na ss o man crofo emmanya adwuma school ne ade bibire no ekote da yo mamoa and therefore I suggest and I believe say Dr. Baumia's choice of saying say yenye something like a community based budget yenye something like 10 appointments per constituency no. It is an antidote to solve our problem here. What is your take on that? Or what do you think should be done when your region Ashanti comes in order to correct our mistakes?
Yes. Me know we are doing papa. And I mean Dr. Baumia also we are doing. In the sense say we share manifesto Krampa Dr. Baumia presenting in 2024. It looks like say I say a totally different form of you basically they are running or mine totally different from they are not air cost one. What I say because credit scoring a buy no. It is a idea everything abwa individuals in the pa. What I say and number 2 also can say omo businessmen omo tax calculations ni nyina anye papa eti ko ba obeshi taxes ni nyina gu na wa maya ko proper taxing system aye friendly o ko tua tax na nani agese o ko tua tax no but na ongoing no 2024 ongoing no na yasuma tax for DRA for continental for shop wa obi to meko no matro obi to ntos no matro otimi se eyen kwasi asema na ye against Dr. a o propose what I say Dr. Baumia say obe cancel e-levy and so now ye opportunity see a cancel e-levy Dr. Baumia no so obe cancel betting tax but near opportunity say ye cancel betting tax what I say it's immediate me Baumia because na sema all cano it looks like ya man opportunity no to run thank you man opportunity it would have done us better or good cry amanke very propanka endru salary now back to the old proposal say no say na ba mu no obema 10 appointment which is good because a constituency ni mu nyina no ye enkofo 10 a omo ko aban mu a eya de nipa no will feel part of the government because the 10 is expected to say ombeba ba behwe omo wo constituency ni mu no they said there diaspora mutimi adopt a constituency na mo hwe constituency no Baumia was proposing data ebetimi aboy. Now the people who feel part of the government. Number 2, Baumia propose a welfare scheme for delegates. Just say, obi a delegate what me request and ye may be a beman who are tono. Just say near welfare wo sika quotum every month. Just a year in the word they near the there's something to cushion them. What I say, and they NDC for the 20,000 at the constituency every month at the year almost year. Now yeah wo 8 years. Yeah, there 5,000 per neighbor. 5,000 so we move for we come away for we come away. You want to see a dinner. What I say? Baumia dear now okay or say port no obema na your fo a chain a friend is saying Togo dear obi aso nim say uyi car wo Togo a efo na kwasa sema wo port wo kra ne say ye port no Togo ni be fa eyi port ne car na okoye ni free e wo ne ho enso o de be fa ye kwan so ene ye bibia na ye de akọ o ja say what I say Baumia say nanka solar bibia ye solar wo be kra bia wo de be ba Ghana bia no ye free Baumia say 2,000 megawatts of solar energy ebeba beka existing energy supply no ho which will reduce electricity by 50%. It will be 100 Baumia say obema na 50 cities which is very good. Etiminia Baumia niema wade ba no I felt to say yeah man opportunity to explain himself well. That is why I'm of the opinion say let us go elect him. We have 3 years ahead of us. Let us explain Enema what can to Ghanaians, and I believe they will fight.
Yo. Ye jina Ashanti region wa no mesreo. Mamindi me chairman hon komo kakra. Ye besen abem. Media I believe say chairman ye Asantini before NPP because ofiri baby and wabe join a year NPP. Now NPP so be mu no ondi NPP abro. Mr.Paul ade bi ha me. One will say Nansen Joseph Yamin so be kaya. Wo jina wura mu a wotu agudie. E na enkrofo ko apprehend and say wotu galamsey. Yedi na ye tensem a o kan de kire authority no. At the end of the day no yenya NDC for mo be boy I mean chidom protect just defend the I mean e kan ye no. Yes. It is kind of mind blowing say meaning why akwa say MPP is the only political party ono ankasa totuo edema ne time for so on family nkuno. Meaning why intia somebody like Chairman Woon to me, and I'm being specific here, should have an issue. And Mr. Paul, so being can't that. I was the first person to say, baby, I'm more chairman konina and konkusiaga because I deal with your movie. Mr. Paul, so kaya. One would be a chairman 20 you first time I'm a hammer buy and one way any be. I'm a co or mine in a bed day in the car. Now, a minimum so one more bay. I'm on minus according to KWABENA and Concosi. This time around, we have MPP people who are actually happy, say, and the Ayana Ashanti ye breaking Ashanti richness, Ashanti wealth. None the near just say, ya chicha my wound to me, ye chicha my wound to me, aboso. Ewa bra, yenya, any serious evidence be against him. Andra, me wo and I'm sure video be Mr. Paul. Prosecutor now was so mugigina fede ye say tuo bi ne some property bi na o say e wuntu me dia no wo mu ni evidence say ne dia. Why can't MPP defend MPP? Why must it always be a personal vendetta, especially in Ashanti region? Why should it be so?
Yeah, Maminche Musei. Won't me obone homode pa na unlike other chairman na ebio se sika mba ya omo twema sika bansa na omo movie no to me is not like that. Whether sika beba sika mba no to me will move and go and work. Iti eno nko no e ma ne ho ye ahi o ti ase ha fa region it say I can run it without any finance be free baby aba. That's it. Eno ma ne ho ye. Ena 2022 so aye koto aba no. It was told everybody Accra they are not airtime. They told everybody say to me will lose. Won't be unpopular. Meanwhile, no, background sir, na entesa. It was only the 11 constituencies within the Kumasi Metro and na Ekoso sir. But 17 na what outskirts of Kumasi na entesa. So want to me won the 17 na what outskirts of Kumasi no. And na Okana onino contest no. Win 11 no. Oti ase.
Yes, sir.
Eti eba no. They created the impression say akwano onye popular ena yakofa force on wetwe sika na wodia winning. So that notion there, sadie ne beto ho. Koka never supported to me in anything. What I say? I don't think me personally, I took a personal decision about Koka. So when you papa, obi a uluzu election, I will tina baby. Say or share a jigu we are no aban. Sani pano nye papa. And I will tell him what I say. I will tell him in the face. At least one best soon party no. It is a uncle you know. Come on board. Bring out your ideas. I will be able to support the existing. Ni pay titina baby crown and in for instead of say be projecting to me what station radio Sonia de Adeno. He was financing in for and now mu projecting Coca. So what's here? Coca's name has run from that period now till now.
Now, yeah.
What you say? So it became and he said on popular. What you say? Number 2, you share that chantro tone so share January 2024. You chantro tone so say was your kingdom or Ashanti region. Just say what you won't nana otu for me boni dia na mabomi mu asisi ya make say mabomi mu say oni no run Robbie shoulders wa ha untumi asemo e ba ye ene yentwa ni ti ene yenye ni sei ene wo mu ade ene wo di sei na masa na wode sa asem we ato no so ahwe ensem e kofa ba ye. They thought they were doing to me in person. They didn't realize that he was the original chairman. Who running it down? You are running down the party.
Yeah.
Do you get it?
Yeah.
So, Kuku Osman who pay he not just say what you say, and then Okoyi go do no so actually and Crawford say medium was sometimes or no one casa so or go overboard. Oh, near me my catch of which sometimes you know so or casa extra and or kasa so show nyama bia me feel say ya na e overboard hwe ne chie ne one nyina na e personal what you say some of the personal things that he said against Mahama and NDC, you know, he went overboard. See, and no more they don't have any evidence because as some corner one more air cassette wakoya mining no na minister no anje permission. That period na the president of the republic Ebeka say ankunta mining no want to me onye illegal mining. The minister na president kasa why asem nyeti ye fa president there but they have neglected president there no and no more kofa minister ni there no they don't have any evidence to say they are approving say no but ye create question to no so e ma ne hu ye ehi. Look at how Kennedy Japan okra na okasa time I beto no to me no yenhwe how he's going to deliver Ashanti region as if say Ashanti region no the to me and deliver onu na ekope president. You see this talk what I say it is impression be a creative tone so e man who koye ehi Eti na asɛm ba obi a fi sɛ wayɛ sei ɛna wakɔgye contract no meanwhile ɛnyɛ no korɛ saa. They felt say wuntumi use wuntumi na wɔyɛ no ɛde nkɔfoɔ nneɛma is supposed to have come to them. Meanwhile no he was even suffering. Okɔgye road contract kra wɔ manso ne ade but they didn't pay, so he also stopped. What you say? Obi aso nim say kwan dia obɛyɛ ɛne ebetua wo ka. But they created the wakɔgye sika no so wanyɛ kwan, which wasn't true. It's a series of and pockets of allegations name his any level against him. What I said that time na abatro na no onu de no that's an man in fan no stay focused. See about we need election. But when your time na no yi ni ho ano mako would have cleared himself. On say kowie menhia ya ye de to ni so. Also, Kojina menshia or can asem. Nananom nyina bua say untumi ensore nko. You saw it.
Yeah.
Almost every time biano or you focus on the presidency. See about winning abano. Dan say or no ankasa be defending him. So what we are ne chichie mu kura ye chichichini. Ye chi no a opie ya no akodru ba omia campaign office. Ye chi no a opie ya no akodina MPP office. You get it? What you say? Why muna yachi wo pia hana ne wan yachi omi onzo obi pia oko office onzo obi pia oko ba omi office. Nobody does that. To me does that. He loves the party. Just that there were people they leveled a lot of things against him. When nya kwan antete ne ho ene ebuku ni so ate ma ne ho ye hi enti obi oni ne ye adwuma bia no feel say wakwaji bibi no no de wa ma no me kra me defending obi timi hia no aka say Paul ade wuntumi sika no unya bia na onti ase what I say onti ase said the person is the original chairman we shouldn't sit down and other party no and running it down. He doesn't understand. Media ase said anya so ama misika de eye me masem because me ba say me be some party ni so enye edan a ehye kokua bi individuals ena wo mu gina party na nemu. So if you run them down, you are running your party down. So I will not sit down to run my regional chairman down. I would rather speak and defend him no matter say me I don't live my life with cash. Me the end say me party and me defend it. That's all. But others don't see it that way.
Okay. Now Mr. Paul.
Yes,
okay. Sir. Let's talk about our organization moving forward in 2026 after presidential year. What do you think needs to be done, especially in your region, Ashanti region, in order to regain our grounds back? What have you observed? What are your observations? How did you say after Abano? We anyway now do we near to form our own say so you no na fe yaba NDC for so kakra na the bullet question na more question ma be mienu miensa bi ebisa na ye the program na be we here that obetu agasa
yo me dear in the first place you better National Council asipa for their decision say yenkoto your flag bearer elections no entem kra emfree ho eno ya dia me tinasia na say the yenkoto ni ntemu dia ni enka party na begu because ensemu anipa bi eka no mu twato nipa bi so no se nye se ye to abayi ntemu a enka e dangerous ma ye pa ntimi de mebo wo mo abaso pa in the first place say omo hu hia say awose yekoto aba no 31st na me gidi ye pa say 31st no ba ye to aba no na say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia eweni a ebema calmness abem because asemu sikwa na Dr. Bawumia ko yi NDC anu a omo say wo nya opposition leader onye hwan onye of the party and wo koka eti afede se ye to aba no na se wo weni wie dia afa oyi anu a enim say ye opposition leader na oyi asema no which ye party for no akwase asema omu na ma omu keke ka no bi no eti ebema nkwase asema wo party mu nyina no abafom. What you say? A beba from kama. Then we must get officers here. They are committed to the cause of winning power. Enya obia onono nisika obi owa hwe officer we parliamentary candidate waboka enti yemani details kan wakwa akodi. Ye nya ni sabiem. Kobo wo ka no wo ni wi abaji usika. I think that one will help. What I say? Now, we need competent officers at the various constituencies, polling station. No, you need say, and no, no. It shouldn't be so. We should get committed people right from the base. Polling station, Nayaba electoral area coordinators, constituency, region, and national. When we get such committed and dedicated people now, meaning I tell you, say, ebebwa. With that, ebema omombenya time etie party for no ewo because nipa no committed and dedicated. What devoting the time ni nyina so betie party for. And I make us Ashanti region they also utie nipa asemo. Obi timi fa car from Manso, obi fa car from Edoso, obi fa car from Mampong, all because opese obe can be bichirem penifo mo region. So you must have time for people. Then we should also team up with a friend is saying me from civil society, no.
CSOs.
CSOs for no. What I said, we should take particular interest who becomes NAGRAT president, who becomes CTAC president, who becomes even SLC, who becomes TESCON lead. We should take particular interest. The party must make conscious effort to take interest in those things. What I say, ya neglect na. Me dem feel say ya yen sade na ebeboa. And then we should also empower your communication. Also opposition. Two things are eboama we te wonka parliament and communication. The communicators must be resourced at every level. She said the aname catcher we say NDC for opposition no topic ups Emma communication directors in say emfanya juma. Yeah, wa abamu 8 years. No communication director in your pickup. Or no others in the remote and which wasn't fair. Meka say me nkwana na me ye lucky as a subache a topic up mami. Menkwa. Among 16 na me betu womu. Menkwa na as a subache a mami pick up. Asa all others there was nothing of that sort. What I say. And also me and I'm a copa and also and a mebwa in that score. But Usha, none of them and it's me. So we need to resource the communication very well. And information see there. I think see about opposition no discipline no aba. There were about mu there meaning information crowd not adding. What you say? Yeah, information crowd now they could defend it. But see about opposition in there. And you man who ye pa and there be speaking no suba. I bet me there ko cancel. What you say? And opposition communication so at the end and yet to find the engine no akanina boom. Now they are good abine so now you obey no I. Ultimate power to know when to no go good so that day no. That is my suggestion.
Okay.
And dedicated people. Was it just can you hope you?
Yo, and Professor Omo person who anymore. Who do anymore tell me? And Professor person who anymore. Question back on me bisa sana yako NDC for so because someone here quick. Kevin Taylor why in the day?
Oh, me yes so bisa sa question. Me obia me nkana asemu. So I don't speak about people. I speak on issues. Me mboni di wo babia danka masem and can asemu. So I'm wondering why I was in any see me swa. Where di matemwa bedru baby ayedui. Me kana se mo da e wo baby a. But send you see did me part me I'm one person. I don't like insult. What you say? I don't like. But when you near Simisuna Odimatem every time, I don't get it. If I get the opportunity, I want him to be near. One can maybe we are no idea pan and me know why yeah. It's would the who facts I would dimatem. What you say? So me the minion she say be a mako canning pona or retaliate there and then
Unim the dakra. Unim the dakra. One in your jumada.
Mene no nya adwuma da mene ni hia wo ba ko ni din kama se mu da eno an se mete na me yire na fofo se ni brem na me yire brem say we see ye didi watem which is not fair, so
Mr.Paul, sorry right now. The way I was saying, when you and she, I just said it to the near Susan. I'm anyways, Mr.Paul, let's come to politics. Me and your politics, kakra. Na intimate sorry so. Me pacho. Ya wo kromu ha. And me babo bibi achire o. NDC for say womo enya the same amount of MPs with MPP. And until womo penny ema government business enkoso. So obekaya Sam George ebufuye say adenti ena say Joe Wise eto abenibi. And until be making sure say they will obstruct every government business ebekoso. Now, that time no na important near da ho na say Ghana for me pese uhwe video yi na uwi a ye ni nkomo ebra na Ghana ekufo ado aban ehia parliamentarians normal approve ni amama normal Ghana for any omuntuma pefra no the account no decide say omo be your parliament ni pa chomo ma ye video no
Abang, Mohammed. Stable.
One communication director and God. Madam Inter Kando, no. Health Minister. And this is the goal. Yo, Mr. Paul, I believe sir video no who ye MP sir ye tuya wonka ye ma me ne ye nananom Sam George sata no aye round set tete aman ball no e na ogina ho no all ye match because ye mpene e ma kufu ado eni so ade ehu no enkoso enne fast forward MPP for womo so ye from a mighty minority ya hwe de womo so omokoye ye na afa ye ni nkomo mfa ho my gun is in my car. I can't smuggle it. Baku is burning. Baku is burning. Baku is burning. Go to Baku. 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 Baku is burning. Yo, Mr. Paul, 22 videos na mabachire. First one,
Yo.
brand 137. NDC for so many year pe into amon pene me kufuado enu so ade hu bi amem. Enu nti na ekoba ne se yankoya government business na omo take parliament hostage. Omo de koya match pass. Yehu akando, yehu omo penifo ni na do fiame podum ni na agina wa na omutwa salute. Ene ye hu di ekoba ye endra ye say ye minority for no ethical pie adenti eye pandai seat no one more per coin be Eddie Aje, Eddie Ama, NDC for. Now, to be honest with you, Mr. Paul, I don't support violence, but for the first time, I am 100% happy with the MPs. No, it me acquire or no. Say, almost standing on my grounds. Now, defend a MPP party. Videos say who as a communicator, as somebody who have been in politics. What do you make of these things? Mr. Paul, I'm saying Mr. Paul network article. The network article. I am saying call no so I believe so. We are a paper back. I am saying call no I'm sure it will come back. Yes, Mr. Paul. Hello.
What you make up?
Me patrona me bisa about the 2 videos now, me boy, you know. Me say as a communicator and somebody I will follow politics. What do you make of these 2 videos? NDC for they are more obstructing government business. And then yes, they are bad. I'm proud of them, but what do you also think of this image?
Yes. Me say do asibi. Na mamen confirm free this side say. Say 2020 was yasempa na MPs no ekoye wo parliament. Ye court ba abamba ben oye NDC ni 37 wotimi AD speaker I think said that is the time Meka say omanya dia moa party ni kra and that time no amama nje sa 8 parliament no manjo mo ndi da e me bibia meyem because MPP for ayato abayi mu moye 37 na mokwa den na babe enya extra 4 from MPP this one there. What you say? Nyema ma ye lusu ye bi na MPs no so ka ho bi. Time omo to abama babe ba ya na esu ehun say ya de aban na chewo mu. Which shouldn't happen. So that is that on that. Now, NDC for strategy omo pese omo fa no. Pese omo fa oman ni nyina no mu. Minim say omo pese omo achieve one party state o. Said your Mahama term agenda na abo mutimo, you can't understand. Now, enya one say NDC baye, omu say omu pese omu yi chief justice. Ampeni ampa, regional so omu yi, you know. Omu yi no, omu di regional so chief justice na yemiensa. Bako, yesi wa transfer bi. Mienu yesi wo de ni kunu ne baba atukwan miensa yesi wo bu obi anichie minua where on earth and abetimi de sansem we gina so yi chief justice ya sanso ayi na dia ya ji ne judge ya wo ye asanso afri ninsa ne benefit I was say maame ni nya for the past 30 years ni nyina yesi ya sanji ni nyina afri maame ninsa e ya rehusem maame ne dia kokko say Samusi maji chief justice na ye position no ne rank ye judge there. There's another procedure was see san faso near the yinedi yan faso near the yinedi. It was the assembly court of which now only pa ye nominated ni say onye chief justice no o wa kwenya say obetima set up a panel ombedi maame na asem wanya sa asem no abra asem no court yan kaye na mo ma bedwafo munimu emra se asem wo court a yen koso endi asem na ma hwe amama parliament amama approve minua entiene ye koya de na obi so di injunction ba beto so ase o papa na ni so o ti ase because na bi akoso wo parliament a empanifo na ntimi anka ho hwe now pandai hwe dia ekoso There were 152 polling stations. And I got to a barrier and will be 3,700 votes at the BTOB. And what they move 41. I call a friend is saying court. Anya biano and 41 now what petition were hono. And I wasn't gave you a court to swap. And I answer. I had then and now ye ma ye 241 actually near ye cancel 152 ni nyina say yen san koto no fofo. But it is reasonable. Udwen ho a won ti ase. And then nipa no aye appeal. Appeal process ni nyina ne say once you make the appeal no there's something we call stay of execution. It just say earlier ruling by the court no you be suspended the kakra. It's yes suspended kakra actually say appeal decision ni beba no. You cannot say nipa no onye member of parliament. Adia na NDC for actual letter to EC say court ruling no they are insisting. Abra enimu say there's an appeal petition on it. What you say? They are flouting the rules. What you say? They are flouting. It's minority no crowd omo ya there. Say na committee will be a mess for the park of show be any to inside the hall. What you say? Because ayako yeah man nkoto so miensa. What you say? What they did, you know, yeah, credit say no mu gina ho. Omanko now kwase ade a no mu ye 2021 March pass and I know more by enya kwase asem ye tia mo ho ye po mo ho ka na mu du parliament wa ye kwase asem e wo ho ye March pass it mean the minority ni kwa there they restrained themselves as to some by physical because what they are doing, you know, it is not right. Appeal or what? There's a stay of execution. Yema appeal judgment, you know, emra. Ebe we are, ye betime who say, asam no, ya dear to me and answer, yenjin to mutien konkoye. But whilst in that process, no answer will say, what the letter comma is say, ya declare the vacancy, so they should start counting the number of days, you know, there. Before say it is not right, and it is something that I support the minority on that. And they should even have done more. I was thinking boni person now omujan kwasi ade na omu etiwo na omu ye.
I just say example omu tree out to move.
Okay. No omu gina ho. I was say obufu a wo take action.
Yo, me pacho, me bebo videos me ensembi. Me bo we ya fa wo wanu ye. I say ne ye boss our videos we chere wa de ba utirim e chere me. Se uti bibi say ya e de na odwene. Ote video be say.
If you are saying that the last registration that was done, that's the argument of the ministry, that some people use fraudulent national ID cards to register their SIM cards. That should not mean that all 32 million active SIM card holders in Ghana today, or all 32 million active SIM cards, the holders must go through a re-registration. Identify those whose cards are fraudulent, because you can do that using the Ghana card registration database, the NIA database. You can do that using the EC voter database. Do that using the SNIT database, and do that using the DVLA database. These are, and even the National Health Insurance, these are all biometric databases that we are synchronizing in the country. So you can do a cleanup of that data.
Mr. Paul, this is Sam George. I'm say, but
I'm a
yo, me pacho Sam George video ni, and then Sam George say, yeah, be register BBR for fraud because Crawford you sue fraudulent documents and on the register on my seminar. Now, Singapore, the man me call fast a video we buy and they say, Ebra na MP before at that time. Now, your person you use an authentic identification at the register no. Now, Sam George, stubborn academy leader and they say, or call the voter register no, or the proper ID in the call ye, or call the other documents or the proper ID in the call ye. There's no way say, see a use Ghana card on call the register. And then the same Sam George say, you can register SIM cards need you. Now, certain things are fraudulent. What do you say when you see videos like this?
Minya enye wano kwa the NDC in its entirety ni nyina no omo ni principles say we are no principles norms and values na ye de tina we ase na it make you up a being what I say na me Ghana democracy in Ghana ye how ni ye nyina ye NDC for mo fry intem what I say they don't use logic, they don't use principle. Oh, meaning to be frank with you, only NDC ni argue, and I said, when no chair dream will be one to say, no classroom ben will remove ya. Who the ultra are differently, sir. What you say? Yeah, I guess I'm doing na okuri then on LGBT. And I mean, and I say, and the president must sign. Then, and now buy with that LGBT not to hold, and we only DSTV neko. What you say? I feel you were done advertising manager. I'm a DSTV na metimi manaba. How many of us may use DSTV? What you say? Oh, 5 DSTV, DTV. Woho. Senka we now say I will make GTV attractive. Send your buyer young GTV. That is what we say. Say why you are there. What you say? Some more come far or slow wusu nyina na data boarding and na one boarding. Bisa say na ayefwa. So they lack principles. E wo mu bi bia wo mu de buy o. Share aeroplane wasem. You see ye Ghana aeroplane no e airworthy. Ena e wo 4 engines. Nti ba kukura duma other train no betima jeso. You see George Wu or your president or baby a ye plane no obeje eko. Enti plane no ho den. What you say? Plane no ansem bebre and so ye di akonya ne ma NDC for no. They are going to buy 6 planes, 4 helicopters, 2 planes for the president. Obe dani ne ho. Wachino betina wim adecha watina wim. What you say? But you know they said yenko niti wu no ye defense minister kurom enko hwe say ye school dan nyina awie amanfo onya aduane di ansan yakoto plane and ye bisa the same question. They lack principles in everything. Eti me no enyem won wa say all can be bisa. What you say and then no all can be bisa. They lack principle. Obi o lack a principle. Only no take decision enye ye. E ma mema example bi. Yeah, 2024 questions. And I may call and Cramophobium and I may call your campaign at show. May call you know, and I call back for and I'm so Jack, Baumia one dance and I may baby do. Or catch me said, Baumia on your Cremo Papa, and I'm so ardent, and I will cast a Papa. Or so, Baumia to me, sorry, them, no according pieball, near the Cremo Papa, and yes, sir, and I'm say, sir. Onya sa na se chief imam kra wawura asori dem muda chief imam no asori dem muda okatem se chief imam abodam ono kamoni no okatem se chief imam abodam eti ehwa na mimi decision say wutimi kachem say chief imam abodam dia any you lack principles and values what I say imam so abodam dia any ba omia dia wo ba ni den. So I stopped campaigning him. And I mean, say no. Say we only values and only principle. Unya basis biano so at their campaign action. So I left him. So that is how the NDC is. What I say, they don't have principle. And principles so now ujina swa and man we a good leader. I said this today. I will continue to say this now. But then no, there's a private jet in here, but unya dia a benefit or no dia. The best.
Yo. Now, video is so show we, mommy.
Of ex gratia to members of the executive under Article 71 will be scrapped. And the necessary constitutional steps to abolish that payment will start in earnest in 2025. We will also begin the process of persuading the other arms of government other than the executive to accept the removal of these ex gratia payments.
Mr. Paul, this is our president. Also about 2025. Obey S Gracia free ho. Now Oma Obi Anje S Gracia bill. 2025 and now 10th. Ye who bill, ye who law, ye who committee. What do you make of such statement from John Mahama?
My can't catch us. They lack principles. And some okay about okay or say oba enyim no owo Ghana ha 3 months in Israel. They will give the mother no nursing mother no 6 months. Na be ma no awoni no enyim ye no so ya ma 3 months ma so what na fi ene aba na. What you say? I'm saying the state of emergency and then NDC penny-for and the ebo mudin said Omankasa A to B. Yes, say teachers, there will be automatic posting. And then in 2 days, teachers, any nurses, Akodina, a Ministry of Finance, Ministry of Education, a boom could say Omo Patrol say, Yem Posti Womo. What you say? All Banon, not free SHS in Kualano, or the Sikabema headmaster for no Makodoma Koto Agbelema, Omato Kunkunte, Omato Aponche, no Makuno, Eddie Inquire Man Kualano. Me pacho mobile, they cannot do that. Omo supply. So many I tell you, sir, the lack of principles are almost any, and this running way almost now the response is there. That is why I'm telling you, sir, Dr. Bawumia is the best candidate because Sembia Omokafa ni humbiano and no exposing home 1. It's a better say better about 2028. No, Bawumia Sembia will be cleared. There will be no way bia Obeka against no. That is when we have a field day. Then Ghanaians will vote for him and he becomes president.
Okay, finally, education. Now, Mama wants education. Yenim the stellar performance here, Nanado, and Dr. Bawumia MPP are buying Omopeja education. Do here. As I speak to you, no, I can tell you, say, Ministry of Education, Harry Naidusu, the budget here, necessary, they call Anko. Okasa, say, Omo the budget, Bema headmaster for. I'm running for 3 months no mujaye because they say headmaster for no this cano I'm to you and papa and famba and the crowd there the akoba say I'm revert back to buffer stock now they cannot pay buffer stock, they can't. They like the fund in my education ministry so debate here and until right now they are now revert to telling parents say omonfa eduane idea and support to mama. Mr. Paul, my question, and then they say, what is wrong with the mentality of Ghanaians? I buy me and this in now, so my buy and me ben near school, papa uncle, me ben to me uncle school. MPP nyama buy, now so me buy to me uncle school and ya dache. Why is say even after this deliberate attempt at government na ye, Eddie failing collaborate and omun to me tertiary. Nini nano, ye one crophobia that's with now Sebio. His Excellency John Mahama Membu Papa. What goes into the thinking of Ghanaians? Since you are in Ghana and you campaign and you talk to them, what is their mind?
Oh, Minya, many opportunity, any KUST, political science department, I could do Komo. After the voting pattern, and our reasons people based on the two about Ghana. Meaning, any policy. Hisem, Huyamahi, what I say, flimsy excuses. What I say, and yet the Africa now I hear 2024 when some Dr. Bawumia Kai against their NDC for Kai as a Papa Venom Kai. See a Bemanipa Anyan Kuko in this time and age. Obiano season. What I say, Obiano baby papa amana bushia, baby papa, de janema. Now we say Obama manya and coco, Ubeye say, okay, Casansem winina no, Yajina Swako to Abamano. Etino, idea, yɛmfa bibi papa ya ye den ejina so eno ane human relations a ubeye you be there for them at any point in time. Share education hono a Akufo-Addo time na training colleges omu 2,500 cedis a term omu didi 3 times what you say ene see John Mahama at the no stress free or say free stress one yaba omu 5,400 and so omu didi one 5,400 the school fees na could do 5,400 and odimu half waba 89 yen say half 80 nipa no so ntwa half onim say Akufo-Addo time na no 2,005 yet odidi baako pe but Akufo-Addo time na teacher training no odidi miensa ne Akufo-Addo time na teachers enya data allowance enya another allowance bi ka allowances ni ye 2 ye twia no on November bia edu November yi so ewo John Mahama time yetima ntwa sika no what yetima ntwa sika no enne enkwala ne faili ya they are blaming say the true reflection of GES minua enya sa enkwala ne ye national science and maths quiz no enya sa enkwala na enye sankwele na Akufo-Addo time omu ko US ekoye debate wo ho a omu winning your omu Ghana enye sankwele anu a for the first time John Mahama bae Akropon school for the deaf and blind sa teachers ni nkwala wo ho a omu ye cho omade nyina omu aduane nko ye nfidi omu ni friend ya wo de na koto school mu se o che na de na won sa ama na aduane ndie obeye den no wadidi. There were demonstrations say, it's serious. It's serious. To be sound say, a dear pan and nipa be so I'll be to aba. Senya he said, sad time Akufo-Addo one day. We didn't hear any story of this sort. Oja, education they don't understand education, you know. Say washa, enquire results are say. Kaka say my instead of say obey bibi afa ho na teachers allowance ne wan watwa am no John Mahama say ma wo kan say next year secondary school bia nyan akukọ nti enkora na o ma pass this year no intervention or sadia aba say omunsa nyan nkukọ e wo school mu nti next year results na ebekọ akobi say akra na wa bon
nkukọ due baba de
ya we go say ebekọ so next year nti nkura no go so ba no ma sa nkugo asa PS nti ye be sa tete aye ho ewu fie so omo ba fie a aden
I finally comment on my budget na mama what can you say about the 2026 budget?
Budget ni there
mom what questions man no be aba na why na answer
me feel say me service am ho kra say aden next year president mama akọ count of bi ana and I say want to come in 2026 ayeni because he can eco defense no so saying the eco agric sector what you say eco defense no so saying agric it me be say next year want to go be eco akwaku na yenimu a on come yehu because how can you set a priority say aeroplane baku 6 to helicopters what to luxury one the baku for 25 na baku so afa 80 na president tu coin nipa 80 mudi na chi ko he mu ko pe mu ni ara mo to wo president tu coin nipa 80 mu coin mu kwa ko ye de mo na ato za afre mo o ti ase so why do we spend money e was sa sector ye hia abra hwe teachers ye demonstration encourage petrol ye tutu libe mu bibia masa 2026 budget na ye ko kan kire ye no emfa nurse ni wa adwuma emfa teacher ni wa do you call this one a budget? All what you can see there has been increment of salaries. Yatumu ewo presidency. Omupe denya salary increment. But the whole of Ghanaian workers, yet to Omaketuemu 9%. Meanwhile, Akufo-Addo time, yet to Omaketuemu 25%. And now we say a criminally managed. Now criminally managed, now obj 3,000 or Akufo-Addo penswa. Ne 25%, ne 750. And then the same 3,000 our Mahama ban papa no. The same 3,000 no. Ya 270. We ya koyana ya buy. Do you call this a ban papa? And ne cross amamete ya see between January ebesi and ne December muno. Bank of Ghana has spent $10 billion. And yet dollar no so amana go through 10 or 11. And no for so many hours.
$10 billion.
Billion dollars. They say, si atu abana baumia wini 2028. Among for best swam trunk and until Ghana.
I am bad. I don't more planning.
Oh, Debbie, you better Benkwa Momo Diano Pepia. Na ya fried rice susu ama womu. Area na enyumre susu ya fufuto eto edikosia ne nkatie egutu ama ndisi fo. Ade omo ye no eyefe. Nti saa na ebejeju omo so fe anopa fried rice ewia ni aka banku na enyumre ya fufuto edikosia ne nkatie.
Asaba okedemi ni se saa na mo.
Ade omo ne ye ne eyefe. Ye ni so papa. Eti yebeye ne saa momo ye ka banku a ni aye fried rice ni afufuto ni e de amomwadi saa ni yebeye o mo pepe
Me pacho obi de the question about first person say Mimbisao about Mahama third term agenda and what Bisa and what is your commentary on that?
I know the man in body trimukra because Ghana hano. They say Ghana is a beacon of democracy. Just say ye nyina na ma also ehwe esua ye. Si eto aba na de obedi. Ti say dia modin kunima enim say monfa bibi papa bia embre yi. Na so ya boye tirimu po say 4 years time. Mesa akwa akoto aba. Ayi nipa na mempe no efri ho. But ekoba ne say ye nimu say wu nko biemu no. Na say wu go witirimu po say o pese o ye. Osabedi biem enu nti na wayi sojafuo nyina adi na odi wunipa abehye ho wayi chief justice adi na parliament no fa sebu akwan so eyi MPP fo na afri ho dia menu anya ade ebeba so ne aba so kina ubetie asofuo bi ena nyame se mahama nko tetem ale na mo nka se nyame se won tena so for life tetem de so for life mbom na mo ka se tetem de se nye 4 years Moman kase nyame na eyi naba. It won't so copy say we are say. That is what you should say. What I say. Meanwhile, no. A man for tete. Aban papa abano. Adi NDC for nkwa na eka. Ghana ni bia ni wa ka bi. Enka aban de. Uba fufra. Ubu niemam. Eniemam ye fo ema obia. Enso enne ye si ati $. Enso banku da so gina ba bi ejina. Enne Contract na ye 5 cities and then per contract to 15 cities. Odaya si na ya odaya si ye segu so na wo sare and then odaya si this e utua sika ansa na when your odaya si are. Sa na de tena o mam. Papa.
I don't say. As I said, the Ghana the more power pre-control 15 cities.
Pre-control 15 cities. And now told me no or dry say, Mammy Bajo 10 and son was severe good to amount. What I say? Odaya yes, Odaya I do not Hononia Sebu as it old no crying ever. And then Odaya it is Otria. What to be that?
Hey, Nancy, by Papa, no more, no more party in the Krumo.
I don't want to say Busumi Bian, your mom 20,000. No more charity qua. What I say? And then can only the mini and yama como rent pa coso February mediaso. I mean, if you're ye didn't tell den or then grab a jack no my say Nina or permit I want to wound him and may bread papa.
You, Mr. Paul. Me pato obi question bi obi wana. Okay, sorry. So wait there. Obi say I'm coming Mr. about that. Oh, okay, Ma Mary. Pato away father brain na until pato. Mr. Paul pato obi a question ma until no tie ni ma.
I'm it, you know.
Osi ogbo wa ba so until tie ni. Away ma pato to bo ase. Ma twe answer. Yeah. All right, mommy, pato fe kasa. Pato ma kasa. Yes. Mommy, jere you na voice ni wo low pa. Voice ni wo low. Aha, kasemu den kakra because onte, they are can onte. Bluetooth mode. Aha, I feel the mommy, I feel the kasa no too. I feel the kasa. Correct.
But they are the city and some or can he's looking a lot of things. Means some or can just a young woman and I'm not going to pepper. Yamisha made my power over it. Na the problem yenene be campaign yame ya domina say you prime minister na yi doctor ya ye be poano na de me can say what they count for video be minority omugo
Aye.
Ye can say it tell the I am the cafe they should boycott the parliament because it doesn't make sense to say only a minority and the beer and this is for the level parliament. Like who can cook, they will pass it because they have majority. They are the supreme from Mahama and then go. Baby, I want to say, the Ghana to be a Ghana. But the name of you are almost so original. They were near Densua. My head, Tiago, and you come at toy and pa. Woman was so money yet to the woman we are. Now, you know, a man will find that and then this is for me count because maybe I never say, and this is for me. One year, a meme, the cash will be a meme. As will be chinchon. Not a dear with your watching soon. I will name that in a new one. There to show what the end of no watching. It's what we have almost the only I don't want yet nothing. You almost put it to my at least. If I saw it, the initial, my idea no calling it. It also be Ghana, I can't say my hammer. I could not think you saw your punching. It's any idea, ever my teacher, their district, I could do that. Yen and I have a catch on the again, that. You can't, I need a new say. And someone almost can I almost didn't do the Baba and then the I feel my okay, I'm saying one year. And so my hammer, the deep I think a dear bed to fire and I'll find with your film. A dear fire, said the Mr. Yandoh can't say about a friend or die to crowd wire to you. Don't come would be think a cheap or cast the board thing. Let me know the say piano share your politics. I did the Ghana pay. In today, the Muko piano. Our consequences now. You should pay it because we told you said there's about to you in so about so we told them but they didn't let go. They should bear the consequences. Now Omunina Mukaka may have about 2028. Omuko to Manama MPP. Now MPP may use our honey at the sorry in almost.
That's the power, Mr. Paul, wait now, or Boa Basso. Say, and somehow can ask our grown and so someone can deny some point. Now,
yeah, grown a mean I had the mean famu America. What I said, the Nippon famu na make me ye cow. Many a Nippon watching in Organa how. A serious.
You, yes, you, me pacho, Diva, Diva and Pacho, Mr. Paul, you, Father Brana, Diva, oh,
yeah, no,
Diva Casa. Rami, wait for me. Let Diva finish making a submission. Now, no about. All right, Diva.
Fellas, good afternoon.
Afternoon, madam.
Good afternoon. My question is, it seems NTP, your communication for nothing, or more communicate my I say nowadays because social media is and near my big gray ACC or Senka almost starting on come bashi abaya and wash rich because up a bit to say lithium ya a buy na nekufuado a coma propose almost no more buy or more 5%. That is the or more yeti parliament no yanti say yen we air can't want it because the one wants more mutie do ebi mo be yehu dede but say e pie fi mo ma no na mo ye dede na e na ma omo so a ebi de say Felix mo omo so mo na so mo ka enkrofo be den e be ti ba si I say we stay news aden emu nyina e ya de chi mo ana nti me question me person distance me time aso nti question person distance say maba opposition emu sure na ana say bibi wo ho a mo hwehwe mo san kan ye nti na ma mo so no mo lay back na me pacho and maybe if I say you me that Felix pacho si why
All right, do you?
Me tell back door
Okay.
I follow my country. My new account in Timam was in Yam following.
Okay.
Felix pacho si why
Pacho, you made two now. Say the bear made two and I made you.
You know. Mr. What was so
yeah, Remy.
God bless you.
Rami.
Yeah.
Okay, inti your guest wa I don't know say who follow you dey na air course na enkrofo ebisa question to what question me and I say only question so ma obi bisa. Okay,
okay, the person the kind of say MPP I get beat I'm a Ghana. Ma over no phone obi ni mo wo di oba phone. Yeah, $1 $1. Also, send this crack Ghana. Just say, what? Just say, yeah, or the air back from.
And that is the Ghana about from no how long.
Yeah, or the air back from. Yeah, who the air back from. NTP or B. NTP. One of the health insurance and Ghana. What?
On my MPP for na. MPP for. Did I say MPP no size no?
$1. Just say only conform. Yeah, also what be that?
Remy.
MPP for life.
Mate.
Oh, me
Mate, Remy, Mate. Remy say MPP. ono so wa.
God bless you.
Kale to was ni news so oja friend. Nana do.
Me person me change call Kennedy Ejapo.
Sir, any try answer Singapore kwa. Wow. Your questions be China question number say when we finish the questions now, then we can send him off like. Try answer. Man, Kennedy, the answer. Remember, chance no say Kennedy no. Try answer. Why? Hold on, man. Me too. Correct. Nanajwa. Okay, any me pacho you any you into the hold on. Me pacho you hold on. Just got it. Me pacho who question and I say a submission. Because me person between Jana Kwine, then we can focus on ourselves. Okay, real Max, pacho fa just got
yes, I was. Assalamu alaikum.
Okay, into question here then, pacho fabra fast na yanko.
Mr. Paul, you know also. Mr. Paul, also.
Utiu.
And then the whole Osuben part the catch there, yes, 2024 election, and go for me at home, yes, I don't know the
Oh, one money.
Hello?
Yes, Koso Utiu.
I don't know the Obia and young static committee. Negative at they are talking to me. Anti-communications in an hour what you want as a super talk. As a super talk, your friend saying, or talk my way, pick up my way, now with the communication. I don't know what out, I'm the anti-monka. Mom also wants the party because a party in power for God's sake. Now, opposition party to me was also in crop of Galamse for 20 pick-up. 1,200 because and anti-Japan or propaganda. Now a whole party in government. Now communication a first directorate. No need resources. Now one come here 21. No
Thank you so much, brother. Thank you so much.
All right. I would try Remy. Okay, Mr. Paul. Maybe I said I know say we asked for resources, we didn't get resource. And yes, I am bisa. But on bisa say adenti and a bisa course. Na mamba bonting and make us say the party is not resourcing you. Na mutana wa na yako lose election every answer. Sani ama we baso. But no question on the buy.
Yo, mami answer bako ana ono eka se obisa bibia say ada na yentimi mbo aban na chi na museum deal ne ade no yentimi kan ho asem ne ade no mini a one need to internal elections here wo yi isi ano ye nyina ya no ewo so what you say any propaganda bi a omo de beto ba omia so ne bibia no eno ne ye hwe se ye be clear anema ni nyina because Baumia is our surest best bet obetimi ama ya win nti ama focus no enko so na yewie ni nyina wi then we will turn on them and do that nti ama sometimes you balance between internal one only way na wetimi afedia obeye but I have devoted my time 90% to internal because I know here pa yentimi focus on no so na say echo change then obviously a new candidate from MPP, a new candidate from NDC omo be use incumbency advantage omo national security omo soldier ne wan ehunu na ebu afa so but with an old candidate from MPP, a new candidate from NDC the possibility say ebe winning or the probability say ebe winning higher so ewo ho ti ebe kan wasem na ayewe ena ɔka sɛ ada ne yanka ho asɛm ansa na afei ne yɛba bɛka ho asɛm nua ɛna meka kyerɛw sɛ there was supposed to be a budget even access to say otie me kasa no a access to information koraa na unya bi na ade akasa about the various projects na wɔmayɛ yɛ ne nyina you can't even get it what you say but who are bemu a ukokaka ese ubegu wa ban so we were quiet and defending kakra bi a ebetimi what you say but now that the cat out of the bag no edie ubetimi aka wasem say na ebe ya next time no we are not going to repeat those things again what you say
yes sir
yeah about say budget amba it is obi ma o car kra no a masa there na dey top petrol
no correct
the people are from Okono you unkra budget so how do you take care of them what you say you nya say obi to car ma o no na just what the petrol ba ko so esi ho amawa wo dey ekọ kasa oh there wasn't budget e betimi e dey aka ya ase ni nyina aka ho bi e na dey aba beduru ba bi a yadu what you say and we have learned our lessons just say going forward you know I think they will give prominence to communication send ebeya ebeboa ama ye nyina the expected outcome aye pe no yensa etimi aka na etimi aboaye.
All right just got it question
Mini aba ku bi ka so
question
me pacho oba tell to boss why na me me pacho we answer next one why
wasi wo Kennedy yesre no a ye pa ne chew baby adunu Kennedy is good Kennedy is better but Bawumia is best yesre no a Kennedy ye nua ba baby ayadunu ye fi se Bawumia ne betima me agi to me 2028 enti ye pa ne chew maame men ko Kennedy bia stay Bawumia because we are winning. I'm telling you, sir, we are winning. I'm here and I'm telling you. When Ashanti decides, the whole world or the whole region follows. What you say? The whole Ghana will follow. And baby, I'm one so me catch us Bawumia winning. So don't change because Bawumia will win.
Okay.
But you're not.
Max, then and now we walk on. Max.
Me see. Osu baba baka se via na 2024 election no. And Kofobi omudi MPP ani mu koton sa election no. Nti yam forget it. Ansa ne yakoto aba no. Ya mu ya tu yesu o. Nti so obi abo ho wa. Nti no it's silence means consent ana.
Nti no o pese wu se.
Ya go up and down you know. O ma koton election na yi. E no man kan kire. Am yam be bia na. I bet you know we are the inquiry Nibiano.
Intino, oh patches, why hasn't there been an inquiry? Say, also been passophobia, say elcrophobia for town. But this one, I don't even think Paul should even answer this. Also been pan and make or no allegations. Why should set up a committee to go and investigate to do a thing baby can I say? No.
Masa madam who maybe a physical who must have maybe you.
There be tea.
I said on America, sir. Owusu bempa na America si enkopa na chew no. Owusu bempa ni entika sa asem ni nyina ne say 2016 I saw his contribution. Wode bu a party no. Pa ye ni ade a wode bu aye. Na so Owusu bempa nya asem no. MP before treating an ordinary person.
Okay.
What you say? Okay. NDC we NDC ni nkwa de ayenka wasem onye bone ye de ni gina court kura ye twetwam ba Owusu bempa enya police case ye de ni court mu o ya kura no ye de handcuff bone nsa etare empower de ho. That is what I'm saying, sir. Ya de ma na ha no so ye nkopa na chewo.
Okay, inti twanyo me pacho inti no Mr. Paul, sa statement no I also have me a different view as to the Awokano. And the view and then they say the fact say me bomb paye Emma will be the president, no. And I say in my mind, the Majins will be president, no. Does not make me above the law to be treated different. Again, I understand. Say NDC people, as some credit and therefore we should have also been able to help something. But this was in the case, also been case, you know, at that time, not president, any party. Now there was nothing able to me because it was in the case of the police. And yes, you are convicted, and you can say presidential pardon. But also what you say, and again, there are only actions, and I didn't call. So, Mr. Paul, in just my estimation, you know, are we saying say because Obiya meme so for Nintendo, so Nipania be bonia, we should flout the laws, and is that the understanding?
In your main cancer, Bagana Hana say, yeah, me so make it say, me MPP Nintia. Obio ye be a brace say. Otia say. Galampa yentimi kwase nyina ese yesu ayewu ni nyina yete ayandisi fo na etuo ote di America na se eti onya asem a ofrem Ghana ha no unya asem a obefre panimu na panimu na boa sa brochire wona emramra ni ade bibia ye adwuma wo mamo no ye de ne nte saa oti ye ase se ha Tiasamtuwa, Uber Ghana, Krana police, Chiwa, Uber Frame, Mamma, any police in Nakasa, I'm here, Jao. I'm doing that.
But
I will so for Penina, some of Fre, Etino, say I will need ma, I saw for Yankaso Mungo di Bonnet, but Odi Bonnet BBC intervene.
Okay, to you, the Naka, you are
now we are what wouldn't know to the foot. That's all.
Okay, to Naka, all the end say, Anka, Omo pardon the Kaka. And I make sure say, or no pardon, no, not any possible because not court and convict.
Police if we are the war. What you say? Now who say, when there will be a bonny apart from NDC fool? We NDC no pako kunipa, you bet down. I'm telling you. But yes, and the next rule in India, better Papa, because you will be a we have people near you. Hey, sir, we have people near and now, dear, but we end it about you, Papa. Oh, man, your band is share. You better croak, Papa. No more cause what to hey.
When quite a minute, you
say a back rock row, Tom. Your back rock row, you are 2 years dear for fee. Sanet, ya dear netia.
You yate. Just cause about times and the time they are so on. Inti Obia Mr. One question quick. Not mean to me, I'm sorry, so I'm Mr. OP.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, Michelle so near the Mapa or at the moment, and MPP. Maybe a question, yeah, mammy, the kind of say, the also vice president, yeah, or the kind of sick up or tree, or no question, I may be bisa.
Why not?
Bisa say, that and near mamma, MPP penning for Omahuana, Naso Mohunsua, and a more bank and no move to the afternoon. Because Yawagana, a bronya for Cabia, yes, bronya, the 7 letter. Oh, now we get Cabia, see, only the one coming some no. I know I had the party number party next to me and Swana. Because I'm a person with an Medasi.
Mr. Medasi, Mr. Paul.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Men can answer. Men can answer. GDA ewo say or no dear. As of where you are, say Kennedy nebedin kunimunutino. And a Kennedy disus or befan the vice, uncle Yeshirano Kose. Yes, so for a catcher, say Baomia nebedin kunims. It's yet a Juma, ama Baomia awin. So then, media Yajanu Mayame. But on one in my bra or did DMPP. DC for hours and comma project in the car or Tinan Craho or your project, I know I'm a contracted yet, you know. On one in him do the aye. Media me majina ha mbuda tay. Demo ye janu manyame. On in also or dinyami it is all yeah, they are yeah, you know. A nyame kwasu no yeah, ye janu manyame.
Yo, Mate. Mr. Marcus, any question or Mr. Marcus? Major Marcus.
Marcus, I can't make a
Lady C, me patro a question time and your casa time. Just say oh question there you can ask. It's a time no
question na me question.
Patro Lady C or answer why me patro Lady C or answer crank Mr. Moment no orderly. Me patro any yes any day more.
Mr. Paul, question na me person me bisa ne say Mahama waye no ho say or snake under grass. Or person or sneaky or ye near maybe I send you between about because Mahama dear, you can't put anything behind him. Maybe I draw me question, me that say.
Yeah, ma'am, say see idea Mahama on the what to me or Ghana how.
Something behind him.
And see idea and say yes, you say a party ni when we officially have an opposition leader will be recognized. But say see ya me no kase your party but me akra ko kasa yes say na no ada ye launch amendment constitution. Yeah, you ba film say or call elections into ye na film and so yeah the president Kofo ene Nanado Aba anka vice president was last year was nke de ne ba no ye na film it is bibia no betwa after 31st send ye be ya we will have a recognized opposition leader then we can speak to issues now yet ma confront send ye nyema city.
All right. Oh, crank call. Okay, Akrugu. And I said, Mr. Marcus, why ready? Mr. Marcus, one question, and I said, okay, then please let the question people do it, and then we will give one a 2-minute submission, please. Akrugu, but was a question. Why I be standing? I mean to me and with Mr. Paul, why?
Oh, yeah,
how resourceful and Dr. Bawumiane part especially with the communication, because you say about opposition is the only arm of the party ever be effective for human and party communication. Let me say a campaign so and I bet me deliberate strategies. I bet my empower party communicators. I'm more much my effective communication at our party. I'm winning 2028.
Mr. Paul, but what say?
I don't know. Makacha will say no the party no you need resources. She said yeah, muti no. Kennedy Ekoma party no 3 million Ghana cedis. Now okay say it's a shame for MPP just after opposition government 2 months in opposition, the party is broke near there. They don't have money. And the next leader of the Babedi party anymore. And no na ye nyina de yesu ni ebibia no ebekwa akosi ni so na watima resource the communication ye nyina fi say no na ebetime dia wene tumi no ne akone so.
All right, Mr. Paul. I feel you better say that I can't.
It's more question.
But to be a question, no, because that's the first maybe I will say, and then question I want to win, Mister. Until be a question. Remy. Mr. Paul. Okay. Mr. Paul.
Yes.
Me pacho yes say Mahama ba enkrofo wu an ewu na dey ntia.
ya no eja hwehwe nyina bebre na no ada ikura o kope adwuma yesi ye army recruitment ye kope adwuma keke no na nipa do what you can say do mienu akwa o ti ase so ade ye nyina ye nti ase se ba bi na omukọ yo se de na omukọ ye yo ade no so nyina no esi wukwada eti enim ade wukwada no kọ ye eti ye nyina nya ye nyina ye dan no so omo ye nyina ho ban na wonyi ye mfiri fidisu media utum ma da bia.
Okay, Mr. Paul, of a bullet ni, you can choose to answer, you can choose not to answer. Political party be especially MPP per your constitution a structure no. The most effective arm of our party or the most operational arm of the party, a general secretary or the secretariat. In your estimation, do you think our secretariat has performed better, good, and should be continued, or do you think we need a change? You can choose to answer or you can choose not to. That's your bullet question.
Oh, why not? I will answer.
Okay.
Yeah. The issue is that Bibia no experience wom. Anya hwe kura no nyema bia ama no enya experience. Next time no, onka se onyina ha, obegyina ho kro obegyina ho yie. Anase onyina ho. What you say? Etimi de I would say experience count enu ti na wo compare adwuma after say do certificate akono yes san akofa wo CV bra enu na be me ehu enema awaye eti just ko obo ne ho moden eba ye no waba abonten ama yehu enema na ono so ankasa ona mu bie this many more and our result as in opposition. So I think say if we give him the opportunity again, he can perform based on the experience. When I don't think so. Be a general secretary, and he will wish to say a position. I thought to say the wish in an answer can be winning. They won't be na ebia ankoye. Yeah, man, opportunity him. No bet me perform.
Okay, so you have the view say we should give them an opportunity so that they can also perform. Okay. Me pacho obi abaha say obi sa last question. Nafi ube to me. Teddy, me pacho o question here then. Teddy.
Yes, sir.
Teddy, me pacho bisa question no why na mean sorry so.
Hello.
Yeah, Tale Kasa.
Yes. Hello, Mr. Paul.
Paul is here. Paul can hear you. Just talk. Why?
Mr. Paul Tuminka.
Obi atonka. Daddy. Otiyanka. Okay, I think I have to take you off and then you'll come again. Yes, Mr. Max. Me pato question where we there be question where we bra Mr. Yes. Say also bempa na o that you say also bempa na o de no a point to talk no. What is the relevance of also bempa here? But that is his opinion. Or no cancer, no. Miss Smith now they be chance Mr. Max. Some of the things no why less situated. The fact say me say Ousu Bempa enya ade anai we yanya ne bone no. And no interest obi so dwen say yanya Ousu Bempa bone. And Mr. Paul no dynamic or because me I've been here challenging what he said. And that is so no dynamic or no de kasa say ye kro mu ho no. Okay? And please we all heard him clearly. Say Asemusia, they expect say whoever has power and answer whatever should be able to intervene. And I'm trying to say, I don't believe in that. I believe says so be there na onipakono wrong there. The person must face the law. Again, we cannot say because say Obia Kwaka say you Obia ye Ousu Bempa bone intiano say ni na sorry. Now I mean that is Paul's Paul's opinion. I, for one, will shit on Owusu Bempah any day because he's not relevant to anything that we say. But maybe I also cannot see maybe I ain't no so yes so my man in trip banter to say and well yes you Owusu Bempah so be as soon as Owusu Bempah. Did they process them through court? Did they go through court? Or court and yeah, they never court. Is that what we are saying here? That is what I'm trying to avoid you from driving at. As some you by into conclusions because Sanka Mr. Paul Kano and I'm Mr. Maker say not sebi and say MPP for channel and now and address and says MPP for channel. Then it means say he is our guest and no guy. He is our guest. He has said something and a position. So far, as more back there be, but on only position, no. So I say, it's for us to hold him say, Owusu Bempah can say, omuchi obi and omuchi obi. At the end of the day, omuchi did you see say the steka court say you should go and fight? I mean, like Yana say he was given this amount of ticket to pay. No, if anything we saw, we only saw say a camera capture video for us to see what went underneath. We do not know. The same thing with Owusu Bempah. He was caught for doing something that I think was stupid, for him allowing himself to be ruled by a woman. That is fine. You know, that is your perception, but I'm not interested. That is the position of the party. And you are trying to make it like the position of the party, and that is what I don't encourage. And one another maker. Why, Mr. P. Mr. Paul, oh.
I'm your whole.
Okay, me pacho onipa ba ko last question na owiya na metumi agya kwan pacho wa ya de pa 2 hours 30 minutes and almost 40 minutes and I 30 me pacho bisa question in term na mintumi nya no kwan wa na and I to question one
yo mpacho 30 ni motemeka
o dem clear 30
yo Mr. Paul Yandoh why are dear papa were you some Mr. Paul Yandoh or your grassroots member because me a grassroots person and some back US 92, 94, 96 tick of affairs in the Western region. So I know exactly as some Mr. Paul Yandoh Kanina or Kasati say Ubia only party in your maye. Intino they all can more being Ginano, baby in Kusi Bonekra. Why ya dear papa, my monitor system na me hospital room. My monitor no they are all can me person me de can who say 2 things be or na me person me can. Or yeah, or the way even though Okasama party no or yeah or friend astute a supporter of or friend won't to me. But she senior OC or numerate and your ma a kunkotia a year chama to me. 1 year femini gold now or exhibiting when you put him, which is a very good thing. A year true. I idea see wakasa ye pa na nyam pesa mechira Ghana for say obi ti say chama to me. Said ya akwala kitu a wetumi abɔ no hombɔden atumi establishing no ho saa no say mu de mani besan no a hwɛ obi ani ho a ɔno no otumi kɔhwere n'ani ho fifiri a ɔde bɛbɔbue adwuma bi wɔ Ghana nti saa ani kan na ɛwɔ ye ho ɛwɔ ye ma no mu no mo yɛ careful pa na wuntumi ye your man a watumi we brazy the odd no watumi adu baabi a wadi mimi saa na me wɔ Ivory Coast maybe a goldsmith. Yet me say gold ni no. Me wa Ghana me say that who gold that. But Ivory Coast na me ankasa me ko hu gold. Na gold na me hu ye no. Say that time no say me catch say this is the gold nka bi anka nden ka mbeka say akwala bone or display in your maybe anye. Inti no wakasa ye wo ho. Dia me pese may a little bit a submission kakra wo ho ne they are not all can about Dr. Bawumia ya man chance.
O party what doing you? Bye.
Yes, ya ma Dr. Bawumia chance a ho kakra na mpese me straighten something. When we say Bawumia na all co election no I say like MPP is going for the third term. Yes, na MPP was going for the third term. Meaning on one kasana ideas no it was premised on what Akufo-Addo had done or what he and Akufo-Addo had helped achieve. Into na nya de obetumi extricate no easily. I was say okọ into okọ no one kasa ni de na ekuta no ne de entumi nya adwuma ho mprempren no. That was a mistake Ghanaians no so womo ye because womo antenase aya Ghanaians no womo antenase na yes sabi ono no wanya kwa articulate na ni dwuma ye later on look at the drip a year of the bay o ka kira Ghanaians ni say me ye sabi me ye femini what I say me fi sabi me fi akura say na me ye maka taxi da ma ye say da me tu kwan me hu dia me de mani ahwe nneoma bi a asi wo sarim intimi nso no me de wei beba na aboboa yen wahu last minute we drip machines over the bay say na ho but Ghanaians didn't bother into ya Ghanaians no na wo mu antie na say you me na oka bibi o se gisa aye wahu ade an gisa aye Ghanaians say di be ya yakọ 2 year enam so masisi NDC asan so papa we say the odi ye ya ade a French for basi deja vu because a idea happened that and unity intino a hono mumma ye na ni yanjintum say akansie ne ekoye na akansie nso de ukwa obi apese owini na mmom NDC fo amfa nokware enti say football a uya fawra and the crown the technology biaba ye betumi replay na fe ya den ya sanso ya decision no for when enti sa yen referee na nkasa na onukra no o she I say onukra she is boxed into a difficult into their MPP ye no omo ye no senia Paul no more communicating with ASHANTI region. They did their best because the work was there.
Hello?
The work was there for us to see, but we didn't listen. We didn't bother. Me feel say a holiday, Dr. Bawumia on a chance to say something. And now it was in progress. Into you yes, I didn't cost, but I didn't know my any free. Me I have been with the Kufuor the government. I was part of it. The lose power. I saw it. Na senior etino and yet easy for you to identify. Nemum too many errors and yet into the abaya say a happen Kufuor time, a happen and another third time, and yet the happening you to say Mr. Paul okay, yes, answer. And lastly, also Bampani Diana or Kano. And one no, until my country or your grassroots person. Okay, idea a see a idea see nemum okoye and the born in the behind the door, closed door, no something could have happened. But and only to me, Paul no nanu kosi bonnet. And yes, sir, but that is a reality. Into young so I walk to Muma Yensia. That is how our grassroots level no at the end year, Juma. It is sanity. Into no that program now we are no Nippon and by what distinguishing hopa. At this point.
Nanapi and Pacho time now so question and answer submission. The Pacho so question and Mami say submission so Mami. The Pacho say I na me bisa say who bisa question and answer open say Oma submission. Because I say me Jano, me bajo try answer. I couldn't make us and say the time or so. I say me timi Jano no call. Inti no ka me bisa say your question dey anke bisa question now. We anu na me timi Jano kwan. No ko na fe akayen wa. Na ye nu ye timi edin kom. Me bajo you. Sister Monica, bajo a question and answer submission. Na me timi to aso.
A question
Me pato bi san question back why na. Me pato bi san back na. Sister Monica, pato a question and answer submission.
A question.
I didn't be you me too who answer feedback about they be am me chiro. Bim
Hello.
Aha, I feel the casa.
Michiao Nyabema Bakupe.
Yeah, me do so.
Mr. Anno. Pacho Michiao, me did the Monica. Because I free South Africa. Pacho me question. I may be sound say. What when you acquire part of wound to me? Any baomi idea. That question where they also na me defa. Mpacho me question ne say. E dey important pa ni chairman wontumi aye ne wo wiase. Onam amane ene ahohiahia ntisem. Sa asem no nko ane damakoma so. Meni asem bia aka n'animre.
All right. Mr. Paul, Bonne ben na wontumi aye nti aye twe ne dawre so sa. O se de da na koma so ano nti so ubetumi.
Matsam nyina no.
Yeah, that's a money.
Yo, anyone say wontumi no ye original chairman. Or that's the original chairman of MPP. What you say? Who say minister? Who say okoda board bi so? Who say okoda appointment any BBI sisa? But for to appear na lose beba na ye person so say Naduma ye brena level ne there. Me feel say it's unfair because so won to me ejimi mpa na abaya pa 8 years eduwantima anya nkrata. What you say? Eduwantima anya nkrata. Wetimi eno
papa.
Wentima anya nkrata ankoba ne ho. What you say na krata na ye je ne say mo se won to me power. Oh yeah, anya nkrata. Me say wono de wo but still was a media nya nkrata bia. I don't think it is so. And no say evidence na beto ho say they don't have anything against him. Encroachment there ekoso wo ba bia. Mo amwo de mo to asase a. Mo beba no obi akoton am obi. Ubehu na obi aye di say encroachment ekoso. Enti mining concession de ama no. Untimi mbo no bede enkoto wo veranda so anopa no watam no akobiem yenye sa eya asase esun etu obi ebetima agba awuram at any time na in any case aban no ono ya aban no mu kakraka na wo police wo army ewo bibia no say ontimi protect asase ne dia untumi ba akofo pe no ono ebede no protect asase no oti ase untumi ba akofo no ebede no protect asase no enti ayo time any Najuma or ye ewo region ni mu a NDC for officer they cannot penetrate him. There be a say amanfo influence enkrofo during political periods. But to me no, you cannot influence him. And yes, I dey aba ba the back time be shall say ye ne wo aban to me. And omanya the help of MPP for ni bia. Omo so no omo time won to me dada. And omo dey ye de omo dey.
Yo, Mr. Paul.
Okay, me that's papa. That's it. Now Simba come.
Monica, hold on.
Me that's
Asame na woka no can
me that's it. Me that's it. Na ma Simba come make e di akire ye party ma. Na wiase a ye we kwase na si ye de me yonko ye ne me. Na se o party eba woni ne te se nua amoye ye funkro mu ma. Na so ko ton wo party ba se ye nku no ye ngu nani ma se ye mre na se a nsunsanso no ekọ hwan so wo de wo nsaba akotene nipa so a enan na aka ni nyina na hwe wo so enti nipa biala mensa hye wontumi asemu no me nyankopon hata so a mesom no me de me hye ne nsa na MPP for mo me anya very careful ye tu ya no naleka Na problem aba yesu nyina ye MPP for ya no. Edi minim. Edi na ma MPP for ya safa abeduru assembly. Eti me de mafutu a me de be ma ye nyina ne say wa wonsa hye wontumi case na se no. Me de me jai ni nyina ma twe di aponkese yo hataway. Oni uni wontumi ntemasem. Bye bye Mr. No. Nyame nshira pa.
Mr. Yandoh.
Me da so who support to ade support to
Oh, say Bible mu. Na ohini David. Neba e de Absalom. Na obi a na otumfo ye frɛ no Ahitofel. Na Absalom aboka kire Ahitofel say onkotu ni papa fo efubone na ni papa nko esabi se ne be ya okosa esa na obekọ akowu na Absalom no abedi ade. Na obi ekoka kire David say saa de we na Ahitofel ebeba abeka kire. David tiye no obompaye esre Nyankopon say Oma Ahitofel ejine tuo bia enna ne nkwase asem. Etime edabia mempa ya mebo ene se obi a oda oye hinta dua kire a wo hye sa asem we nyina achi no mempa ya ne se enna ne nkwase asem na nyame enye nokwafo masem nyina no
me da say sister ma me patro wo bibi kansa na me akwa na Mr. Paul ako
Nyame andom ti 31st beba ye be ye fie adwuma na awie na efi ho akono nkomo na aka no ye nyina ye bebo enti nyame nhira abrapo on nhira bebre medase
medo ase papa pa nyame nka mo ho
Kwame question ana submission Kwame Edu who question and answer submission na me nya na kwan
question
but you be no quick na me here
aka ka Kwame me je ni ekofi ye me bisa ye mpeni ni say social me say ono company for no bi social ye MPC social more parliament mebuli omo MPP mu me fa say e to omo tun ya say ye mobilize omo me bisa say de pe yetimi mobilize mebuli ni bi amoma boy MPs ni ho ban ama ye ne ana say untu mi no say I say baby a wonam bia ewu party na ye hihye bi say omo pe mebulu bi amoma boy na to mo ye bibi abo untu mi ho ban ama ye ne because that one ye ye party Ashanti regional chairman kede ba de na wo say omo wo Ashanti region mpedifo no ti se be no di agbo akwan mu a omo di bo untu mi so ho ban.
All right Mr. Paul question
ayo ye benya nkasa pepepe na ewo se party for no ebo no ho ban na gamrantie di nachi enso akoye wono nko a so ahwe court a okọ a one ne lawyers pe na eko obia yi wuntumi ama obia nka na asemu biem nipa ba ko ye freezing ne bank account ye freezing ne pickups ya kwosesa ne ntare ne mpabo anyina free ne fie ene wokọ court a t-shirt na ehyehyehye wuntumi ye freezing ne mobile money ni bibia ye de yensa atoso oti ase enso court bia ni ho ayesa o eya aban tumi na omanya na omode yesa na ema we nyina na no ada ikura okosre court se nko mbie na account krama no na wotimi nyi sika kakra attorney general ne kogina ho twantro se wuntumi hu ohu na de ben iti yambia ama no iti wuntumi aye mobbo papa become wate oti ase obi wonu ho ban ankonam otimi kura na fie ade beti no oda ha ade beti no oda ha chema ba kumasi a unhu ba bi oda kura cause otimi nda ne fie no oda ha no obi enu ho a obo ne ho ban oti ase na MPC ne soso no obi enu obetimi abon omo ho ban eduru abatro so a obi abe subject itself ami ato ne so aba sɛnea ɛsi teɛ no a
Yo, medase. Mr. Paul, medawase pa se ye ton safre o utumi baaye. Na me bon paye so say the way I we see asom ewo Ashanti region no. This time anka obetrim e de aba national ma se bri ni do a because baby edu no we need this type of people. We need the potent people no to lead this charge. Into no medawase na madam producers as so mo no etumi di nkomo na oje penny say oh but the amesre ne said the wa koma so ni nara osorosoro hene nyame enyema no ndommo na onfa MPP emra na emeda so say we ba omiani enti mema 1 minute pe faton ba omiana fa sign out my na feja yo
yo ansa na meton ba omianu ma menton me ho asa madaroma national de menko but region nim regional secretary oya adoma pia oso onko biem enti akonwa no aba beto ho enti mesra mu nyina se one me pese mo boa na me bedi regional secretary se ne be ya metie part mu ensem metie delegate ensem metie obi bia no asem ne etimi de aboa ma party no ahoden abamu papa ye toso susu isi fo boni a mo ye tie ye nyina me ye secretary metro ni nyina gugukum na yabeni yetimi akabanku ama omo anopa na awia ya fried rice na anwumre ya fufuto na de ama omo fise asetina omo ni yetina mu no ye ni je ho papa afesu so no mesomu no kre ene nukredie mu papa ti mesrese regional secretary for Ashanti de madama mombeboa na yentimi endi secretary no ne fansomo saa kwan yi so na ye party na ho odin akofom no ye sample ne biem na nkunimdie enye modia Dr. Mahmudu Bawumia so no masema me di twato no se obia no nipa bia deserve a second chance na wo ma ne second chance no a utimi hu se obetimi abɔ ne ho modin yie papa ide mi gidi pa se Dr. Bawumia nsɛm a no wo ka no enra na ye asɛm a ye enra no enne so ɛda so ye nokure saa nsɛm a ɔkan Ghana fo anya kwan tie no eti me fi si e ma no kwan na otimi ebe ka ne nsɛm ni yie a 3 years eda ye ni mu die ebe to Ghana fo tim ama omato aba no ama ye 2028 na me hyiramo ani akwanya kɛse a modi ama me na me kura mpo a me nsɛm fata mama me akwanya yi mama etima be ka me akwanya no na me nka mo ho ewo abra ye nyina ye titi mu
medase pa Mr. Paul etifo medamu ni na aso se mutumi eba ya mo ne Mr. Paul Yandoh and there ye ton safre na mobile na program na ye fine madam producers asibio chairman Janice medawase ye virus medase team for Joe medase bano medase buedi medase womo amoboa na ade kosuni na kofitonto medawase pa mpa eboni se onyankopon emmoa na bibia enkoso wano emmo bia Mr. Teddy also medase se usutumi bae edibesi ahati for more. Eduardo, you said hey, what's up? Eduardo, what's up? Oh, can I put you up? Okay.
Hello.
Yeah, Eduardo, yeah. Oh, really? It's here for Mofanche. Why? Now, until I am in person, me the link, mano. Link, I made the man. One do you be there? Let me go find this person. It's here for Mofanche. I almost didn't put them up. We have to strain through all these, and that's why I don't like putting these things there. I don't like putting my link there, because some of bad, they just come and mess up everything. But anyways, I'm going to end the TikTok. Sorry, the Facebook and the YouTube. When we will meet again on Friday, right? And sorry for that mishap that happened. Somebody requested a putting on or decided to flash a pornography material. I don't know, that can cause us to be flagged, but I've taken it off as soon as it showed. So hopefully we are good with that. Mama me fancy ya. Na ifri na economics remo. Sa link no sa unyi obi a ye invite o sebra me fa link emma abonten fam obi abi. We have to keep our page decent at the end of the day. You know, there's a lot of people ba maybe be papa bia no mo be like what this person did in time fancy ya. Now nyame adoma Friday. I'll see you guys. Bye bye. TikTok. And another one patch me uncle